triangle thing. It was onyeka. But
Oh,
yes,
God
Ozee,
bless
when he started to
you.
clock,
Hey.
wait. When Ozee started to clock, yes, he played into it as he should. Maybe I can't lie. Like onyeka was the one that really made it a thing, and for her to start coming here and calling other people delusional and fake, and she was trying to remove herself was bullshit. Because you create a situation for yourself, and you're saying that you want to remove yourself from it. Who asked you? You can be friends with Ozee. What's your business with Victoria? But I've gone on about this whole situation again and again. If I was to talk about Onyeka forever, then we'd literally be here till tomorrow.
Last time I
So
heard, a triangle is
literally,
three
she's
sides,
irrelevant to me
and it
now.
takes three participants to participate in a triangle.
I get you, but at the same time, Victoria did nothing to participate in it. She was literally minding her business. Like
She did
she didn't
nothing.
ask.
She
She
did
didn't ask. No,
nothing.
babe. She didn't ask to get involved in that. She didn't say, "Oh." She didn't speak to like Cassia. Like, "Oh, do you think Onyeka and Ozee?" She was really not doing anything. She was literally had a
Okay.
friendship with Ozee, and that was it. Onyeka started bringing. That's why us as viewers started clocking it because Onyeka was doing too
Okay.
much.
And Charles,
Okay.
But
that's not the only
Charles, we can
problem.
move
It
on.
was
It's
when she said
fine.
she was
That's not
removing
really what I care
herself.
for,
She
guys.
wasn't
I'm just
removing
about to address the
herself.
last one.
I think we can all agree that there are three sides of a triangle, and
No, that's fine. I'm not.
But
I
why
don't
did she
really
say
like.
she was
That's
removing
fine.
herself? She
there has to
wasn't.
be all three willing
No, no,
participants.
no. That's fine.
And
I'm not gonna disagree with you. Like we can all have an opinions. Because me, I don't want to like argue. That's just my opinion on the situation, and I've gone on about it for so long. It's like whatever now. As for Chinne and Chinwe, one thing about me, Chinwe low key's carrying this reunion, guys. As much as you may dislike her, like her, whatever, I don't care. She is high key carrying. Mind you, she left in what the fourth week, and yet she's in every conversation, every episode, giving us back to back to back.
To
Like,
be fair, this fight with Chinne and she's about like nobody cares, but yeah.
yeah, no one actually cares, Loki, but it was just entertaining. Like, it made me laugh because I can't lie. I think Chinne is just doing too much. Like, don't get me wrong, Chinwe is not really like, she wasn't the nicest of people, but Chinne randomly started causing the argument when Chinwe was speaking. And I just felt like she wanted to like do something because she left in the first, second week. I don't know.
I
She just
think they've
wanted
had
to.
problems before. Like it has to be because
No,
they
no, they
people
have problems, right? But I don't think Chinwe was saying anything crazy at that point for her to start insulting her. Like, it's like she wanted drama to start happening personally. That's what I kind of read into it because I just felt like, how can we go from 0 to 100 like that? Started insulting this and like, it was funny to watch, but once again, like, it didn't really like, it was just funny. That was it. Like, I didn't really see any like deepness into it. And I don't know, I feel like her still beefing her niece is weird. Like, baby girl, move on. The show ended like a year ago. Like, I don't know why you're still holding my list because you left in second week or what. Because I found Chinne weird anyways. But yeah, that's what I have to say. This episode was kind of boring. So yeah.
Okay, okay. Thank you, Laura. Laura, sorry. Sister Defender, are you here? All right.
Hi, hi everyone. Hi, AK. Um, I just got in the middle of your conversation about shells. Are you trying to slap me right now? I got into the I got into the middle of the conversation where you were talking about the Tofa and Suj thing, and you are a real G because like how I don't get it. You and your friend spoke about releasing a T-shirt or whatever it was, and based on the conversation that went back and forth, I understand where both of them are coming from. But as guys, I feel like guys don't really deep their fights. Like they're able to say, "Ah, bro, how far," and then they solve their issues. But it's giving like two women are fighting. That's what it's giving. And I'm not even gonna cap, but I've actually personally met Suj. He's actually cool. Like he doesn't talk too much. He's a man of few words. And if you're saying that you're friends, so that's why when Ibuka said that they're really not friends, he just nailed it on the head because if you know your friend, you know their temperament, you know how they are, then you should understand that Suj is naturally laid back, right? And if he came to your apartment and asked for his t-shirt, why are you complaining about someone else's size? Just give him the damn t-shirt. Like I think that would have even solved half of the issues. But you don't give me your t-shirt. You're waiting for me to ask you. First of all, we planned this thing together. You went ahead and did it on your own without even asking me, like, oh guy, I want to release this thing. Or are you still interested? You went on your own because you were in such a I feel like you were in such a rush to prove a point because you left the show before him. And I think that's facts. Like it really hurt him and his fans when he left before Suj because he really thought Suj doesn't have any fans. How dare him stay on the show? Okay, no wahala. Suj Sha made it to the final. We pushed our guys to the final. He made it there, and then now you came out. You're like, Omo, I need to stand on my 10 toes. I need to push this thing out. So you definitely sidelined your friend. That one is facts because I don't think Suj will lie about that. So now you did that. He even came to your apartment, asked you for the t-shirt. You said that the teacher wasn't his size, even when he said it was okay for him. And then you never reached out to him. So are you expecting him to grovel and beg for your friendship or for the t-shirt? And then you still expect that same person to promote your t-shirt? Let's be serious. Everybody has like some level of ego. If I were the one, I would definitely not ask you. I won't even say anything. I'll pretend like, I don't even see your t-shirt. And it's not even about hate. It just shows that you don't even value your friend. So even Suj talking about it, Suj is like, I beg, let's just dead this thing. Because it's like, this is giving woman rapper matter. Like, let's dead this thing. Let's not talk about it. And the fact that he's saying that you went ahead and blocked your friend, I can testify on the street. Suj, Tofa has blocked everybody. If whether you drag him or you don't drag him, if you just say one Tofa or you are hyping Suj, piam, he has blocked you. I know I dragged him a lot, so fine. But even Shaun that suffered in my hands. Oh God, Shaun, your head will forgive me. Shaun suffered in my hands to show. I dragged that boy. Shaun did not block me. I appreciate you, Shaun, wherever you are. I really, really appreciate you. Shaun understands the spirit of sportsmanship. Yes, we're all on the street to drag. But for you to take it personal, even the people that don't drag Tofa, he has blocked. So that one, I can attest to it. I beat my chest and say, yes, he blocked Suj. And if you block somebody, why can't you own it with your chest and say, I blocked you, yes. And then say the reason why you blocked him. You're not going to the corners there. I wanted to clear my headspace as a creative, as for Al Pacino. You want to clear your head. You want to tap into your creative space. So you had to block your friend to be creative, to tap into your creative aura. That makes no sense. So it's just giving petty. You blocked him first. We can attest to it. Twitter, Tofa is quick to block. If you curse him or you don't curse him, fiam, he has blocked you. I don't get it. So the whole fight was just giving. I like the way Suj was like, guy, look me in the eye. Like, look me in the eye and tell me, like, that's what it was all about. Just a t-shirt. Stop lying. And then you blocked me. So move on.
Sorry,
Let's all
sorry to
just
cut
move
you
on.
off. Is that the last episode? Like, is reunion over?
I don't even know if it's the last episode, but that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I feel like they'll
Yo.
probably give us one more episode. Someone said it's not over, but
Okay.
like, I mean, the whole thing was just. Again, I even feel like this reunion is just annoying me because why can't we talk about more of the things that happen outside the show? We watch a lot of things that happen on the show. Most of the questions is asking, and we saw this dynamic. We saw this talk about post show because like post show from other seasons, they were talking about what happened after the show. Yes, I
Yeah,
I,
but
I appreciate.
Ebuka actually said they were talking about post show. I think maybe next week that's what they'll
Maybe
talk about.
next week, yes. But at least
Yeah.
this Tufa one is kind of like post show because we didn't know they were fighting until now. But like the whole Chinne and her sister, yes, too was post show. But like Chinwe and most of it was actually post show. Just that it's not really giving as much as I expected because the questions were just so par. But I mean, speaking on that Tofa's situation, forget that I supported Suj. It is what it is. Only with your chest, and that's one thing I really appreciate about Shaun. Nobody's going to beat you. Shaun said, I'm not changing my statement. I still feel like, yeah, like my statement is valid. During the show, I didn't think Victoria pulled, like, he basically still stood on business on that statement. Even when he was talking about Kelly Ray, I don't think Kelly Ray was the winner. And yeah, that's my opinion. Say it with your chest. That's one thing I like about. If you want to do something, do it with your chest and don't go through the corners and don't hide. So yeah, I think Tofa needs to learn a lot from Shaun because Shaun will tell you exactly what it is. He's not going to lie. Hate him or like him, he's not going to lie about how he feels. He'll tell you this is what I say and this is what I mean. And then the other conversations, please, I don't even care. Like, let this thing just end fast. I'm tired. I'm trying to save my energy for the new show because like I see all the vim going on and it's like, guys, we all agree that this show was boring. Can we just not do too much? All this vim is too much for this show. I'm just trying to reserve my energy for the next show. And I hope that it's gonna give us more than what we're anticipating for. Because this is just bottom barrel. The whole arguments, the whole vim back and forth is actually not worth it. Thanks, AK.
All right. Thanks, Sissy. Panache, you can speak. Here.
Okay,
All
I'm
right.
here. Eh, hmm. Hmm. Hey, mm, let me tie my two way way. Eh. So, let's be very honest. You understand? For Tofa and Suj, I think I'm going to be very very sincere. I think that two of them they don't know like they are two of them are two quiet personalities. I don't think they know how to communicate their feelings like very very well. For Tofa is a very stingy person. I know what is wrong with Tofa. Tofa wants Switch to pay for that clothes. You know this kind of thing. Business is business, whatever. This kind of useless principle. Now waiting they do, and because that is why he did not give Suj that clothes immediately. And it's if Suj has won that clothes for you, it should have been a form of promotion, and that was where he was short-sighted. Sure, you understand? Like, even if you wanted him to pay for the clothes, just tell him outrightly like, I pay for the clothes to Kiniko, you know, carry him for free or something. Because I'm wondering why somebody's telling, I know it is my size, guy, and you still want to collect it. So it insisted that it was his size. Sure, you understand? And you still insisted. So definitely in my head, I'm looking like, okay, and you went inside with your manager. What did you guys say with your manager, basically? You understand?
Omo, today not today. I don't know where I want to enter. See war everywhere.
Embarrass Onyeka.
I
Shaun
decided
where
Victoria.
yesterday. He is a friend, he is a brother. He disgraced that man hunter. Ah, yes. No.
Ah,
That
Shaun
man
disgraced
hunter,
man
let me tell you.
hunter.
That man hunter, she
Ah,
won't
Shaun
cause
disgraced man
cause
hunter
hold on.
yesterday. Oh.
She won't cause confusion.
But the
Say,
way is the
Shaun,
way.
Victoria told me,
But the way no
that girl
budget.
is a big liar. Victoria told me something about you. Victoria said, what did I say? Me and you,
She
for
no
we are
fit
saying
talk.
that she not fit talk. She can't shame. You wanted to scatter that
Ah, shame very
beautiful,
moral your album.
how many
Ah, you
friendships? You
wear
are
it.
a wicked person. I looked this guy post pits. Say you are a wicked soul. You are evil.
You know what
You want to
today?
destroy friendship that they don't even know you. They be friends since after before Big Brother. You just
Oh
met
God,
Shaun.
Satoria of the
You
show.
want to destroy Victoria friendship and Shaun because of
Oh,
Shaun.
my
At the
Shaun.
end of the day, he embarrassed you. Shaun deserve another clap again.
Clap for
Yes,
Shaun.
You
he
But
guys
he
will
did
calm
still
well
down.
not
Oh.
a
No
good
yesterday.
gossip. We
person.
don't need to
See,
be
get need to
clapping
rest
before
now.
you
Everybody need
win.
to rest
Big
Yeah,
love,
now.
there is
he
no need
did.
for
He
clap.
embarrassed that man hunter yesterday.
Omo.
He did his job. He doesn't deserve any clap. It's not as if
In
he went above
December,
and
I will
beyond.
continue to clap you because he embarrassed that lady
Yeah,
that
but
yesterday.
the clapping is not necessary.
It's
Yeah, he did
necessary
okay.
over necessary. I will
Sean should
continue to
rest.
clap for him.
Sean should rest because
Shaun,
Hey,
Sean
big
has
love.
now
Sean has
man you
also
Everybody
be.
thought
no
Shatoria
you
would not
guys
be
no
friends again. No.
no you
Yes,
guys.
she was
In fact,
You
thinking
know, they
that.
thought Shatoria will never be friends
She was
again
any
with the
person.
rubbish
That's what she
My
was working
in
friend,
the
towards
house.
now.
my
the
friend.
Didn't you
more in
guys
fact, Big Love, the more we
Eh?
are talking,
didn't
the
you guys
more
hear when
Sean is the one that actually created
He did not
Onyeka.
create
Sorry,
anything.
didn't
Shaun
he
you
did
guys
not
created
create
Onyeka.
anything. He did not create anything. It's
He
that girl.
create
She did
Big
not
Love.
create
Sean
It's
nothing.
Oyeka that
created.
created it.
Onyeka
Sean did not
created
do it. It's
everything.
Oyeka that did this.
That
That
girl is
man
devil.
hunter. You people will not. You
The
will not
same
tell me
thing
what I don't know.
Onyeka created between
Sean is
Nelly
not
and
a good
Victoria.
person, but
I,
this
I, I
one
am
we
sure. Let me tell
love
you,
Sean.
Nelly and Victoria, they were cool. Until
Yes,
Onyeka starts to the lie. Everything about her is
lies upon lies.
lying. She was
Uh-uh.
lying. Eating
No.
everybody.
That girl lie.
Look at her.
She's too man
Look
hunter.
at
Like, has she seen herself? What do you mean you don't like snake? You and Victoria, who is a snake here? You've been lying about everybody since the show started. What do you mean you don't like snakes? You are a what's that saying? Pork calling kettle black. This is not even a pot situation because Victoria is not like that. But you, this situation, you're trying to make it look like Victoria talk. Bring one video Victoria talk shit about you. I'm still waiting. I've been asking their fans since, but they've never brought a video because if there was a video, they would have long brought it out. And now it's not, you don't wanna talk to snakes because you are male centered now. You are man hunter. Obviously, you speak to Ozee, but not. She doesn't even need your friendship. Where she is in life, you can't even reach with your field lawyer career. Please don't even come here. I like the fact that Victoria said, "Yeah, I don't even know." Like she made him look like a fool. She made him look like a fool that day. Yeah, because honestly, who are you? Who are you actually? Like with Chinwe and Chinne. Honestly, I don't know what they were even fighting about because I'm like, where did they like it escalated real quick and they were both insulting each other. And honestly, I feel like Chinne didn't even have to react that way because even though I don't want to be about it, but I feel like you are like everyone's auntie in the reunion. And it's looking like you were quarreling with your niece, even though it doesn't look like. But I feel like she shouldn't have let it get to that point. Because at this point they are gonna make you look bad because they already know Chinwe is like that. Chinwe is like a woman, like she is bold, says her mind and whatever. But this night, what she was doing was a bit too extra. Babe, I didn't like it.
Thank you.
I didn't like it. Thank you.
All right, thank you. So let me just quickly speak freely on the Ozee Victoria and Onyeka situationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's very hilarious because it was definitely clear that Ozee was just rambling around,
Yeah.
like he was literally being sneaky, and I'm not surprised because that's Ozee. That was the same Ozee I watched in the house, right? So there are no surprises. He knew what he was doing. He enjoyed the triangle. He was well in the known, and was it clear to both ladies? I don't know. Maybe yes or maybe no. I'm not sure, to be honest, right? But he's not going to come out and come and form amnesia and behave as if he doesn't know what he's doing. And that is the major reason why that triangle story aches my soul. Because both girls encouraged him and he literally, they didn't hold him accountable for what he was
Mm.
doing.
Mm.
It was obvious he was trying to clash their heads together. Let's be fair,
Yeah.
let's be realistic. It was obvious. He knew what he was doing. He was playing both sides. And so that maybe he's not going to come off as a bad person or trying to protect whatever reputation he has outside. He was then trying to, he was trying to be mischievous, to be chaotic rather. I don't want to say
Mm.
mischievous. But maybe that's English. So he knew what he was doing. I understand that OC will support his brother.
Mm.
I mean, that's his blood brother right there.
Mm.
But OC too encouraged that triangle from the
Exactly.
house. So I was just I didn't really pay attention when they started that old triangle shit, especially when Ozee started speaking, because in my head I'm thinking, bro, nobody's a fool here. You knew exactly what you were doing. You were in that triangle. In fact, if they stayed longer in that house, it would still be in that
Mm.
triangle, right?
Please,
So
which
it's
of the
just
twins
very
has a
hilarious.
girlfriend? Which of the twins has a girlfriend outside the
OC,
girlfriend?
Ozzy, the
OC,
one with
OC
the
has
one
a
who
no,
was
OC has a
cheating.
pregnant
Wait, is
fiance.
it
Then
Ozzy
OC
or
has a
OC?
girlfriend.
Is it Ozzy or
Ozzy, the
OC?
one in the black outfit. Ozzy.
Ozzy has a girlfriend.
Yeah,
Yeah.
OC. Wait, hold on. OC, the one sitting in the front
No,
row.
I know I identified the twins. I know their difference with the name. I
Yeah,
just
so
want to.
OC had at that time a pregnant fiance, but OZ, the one we said, had a girlfriend.
And when he had a girlfriend, I know that it's because of that girlfriend thing. He's trying to behave like he has a memory loss about that triangle.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly. So that's exactly what everybody's saying. Okay, I think Ayo, then Miss Petit.
Oh, okay. Okay. I think I'll start with what's it called? What's his name again? Tofa and what's the other guy again? Suj.
Suj, Suj, Suj.
Oh, okay. So I think the previous speaker that spoke actually missed the point. When Suj spoke, he didn't say that they plan to launch it together. What he said was that they had a
Thank you.
discussion.
Thank you. You just said the
What's
truth.
yeah. So what Suj said
Seriously.
was we had a discussion about it,
Had a discussion about
and
it.
then but when Tofa actually launched, he wasn't aware. So it was more of Tofa as an idea. He called him, they talked about, okay, I have an idea, this and that, this and that. And I was like, okay, cool. But then when Tofa actually went ahead to actually launch it, it was not in the know. But one funny thing is that you're staying in the same house with this guy. You literally saw him doing all these things, trying to launch the whole product or whatever, whatever. So you can't say that something you are saying you're not in the know. So is it that he actually wanted him to actually have a conversation about what he's doing when he can clearly see what he's doing? Right. Okay, let's even say that he actually has a right to, feel that way. Probably because he felt, since he discussed about the least he deserves is for him to actually, like, put him in the know or make him be aware about what was actually going on. Instead of, Tofa just going to just do everything without, involving it. And the product was launched. For me, if actually my friend, if I told you actually do something that I don't like, the least thing I'm going to do is to distance myself when I know that you actually need my support. This guy actually launched the product. Even if he actually wronged you, is the next step to now stay away from, supporting him or saying anything about the product. And the whole story about, you got a Jesse, you didn't get a Jesse, it's baffling to be and so, I'm sorry, I see that's childish. Okay, I go to my friend's house, he has a Jesse for me. I was like, I like this one. He's like, you know what? This one is probably not your size. Okay, no, Allah. Guys, like stuff like that could happen. And then you are now waiting for him to call you for another Jesse. Bro, if that guy is a guy, there's nothing stopping him saying, guy, how far now? Where's my Jesse? I beg. Do you get it? So it seems petty. And I think what actually nailed it for me, apart from what Comedy said about your family thing, was it was his birthday. Right. You were invited. and then you came late. I think we celebrate birthday just once in a year. So even if you guys have issues, as someone that as a free mind, the least thing you can do is attend, for the sake of the memories that you guys have. What the least you could have done is to attend his birthday. You celebrate with him, even if you guys have issues. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're cool with him or he's okay with everything he did. But I mean, just put that aside and do what you have to do. So him not attending his birthday, no, that was like a turn off. And then after the whole birthday thing, him now doing his own birthday and then not inviting Tofa. And I feel like people excluding that, like I said, that's also childish and petty. You know, you guys lived in the same house already. When the whole production was going on, you saw everything. You said you reached out, you called him, he wasn't picking his mind and this and that. And at that point in time, you know, you said you blocked he blocked you, but there's no clear fact to actually establish the fact that he actually blocked you because what Sofa said, he clearly did it. I think so. What happened in that situation is that they could, if they had sit down together, have a conversation, it probably would have resolved whatever was going on. But what I genuinely think is what Rebecca said. It was not a real friendship in the first place. So if it's not a real friendship in the first place, I don't know why Suj is bothered. I don't know why Tofa is also bothered. So both of them can just get away and just, I beg, fuck off for all I care. That's for Suj and Tofa. Don't mind the way I actually ended it. For OC, sorry, I'm terrible with the Ozee, so I don't care. For the one that was involved in the triangle, let me just use that. Um, I feel like um the guy that was involved in the triangle knew what he was doing. He saw an opportunity and he made use of it. Now he tried to feign ignorance when he was speaking, which is expected. Which is it's okay, it's perfect. Anybody can actually do that. But when his brother was doing that whole lawyer thing, as lawyer, there is something called intent. I was like, is this so mad? Which one is intent?
Intent is a layman's language. I don't understand why people they think. I beg.
Which one is intent? Like, bro, who are you trying to like? Who are you trying to
He's
use
always trying to
English to
play smart.
bamboozle? Like, bro,
I like the Imbadwe twins, but they always like
like,
to appear
bro, that
intelligent.
was that was total BS. I'm like, guy, just shut the fuck up. But sometimes it's not everything that you actually have to defend or actually give a response to. You know, in my own defense, if I really want to defend my brother, I'll just say that at the end of the day, it's what I get. We're in the house, a lot of what's going on. I'm sure he actually lost it at some point, but he's actually good where he is right now. That's it. Case closed. All these intenting things, I beg, dead matter. Uh-huh. Next one, Chinwe. I've never supported Chinwe before. It's so fortunate, but I have supported her this night. Bruh, I was literally laughing when she was speaking. The whole sex thing, having sex on live TV, like, come on, all these primary school drag that. I didn't know that auntie also drag with all these childish drags. I'm like, bro, in this century, like sex, really? Anyway, it is what it is. I love the way Achieve handled it. I love the way, yeah, you know, she dealt with it the way that
Yeah.
she's supposed to deal with it. And yeah, lastly, to our auntie that feels like the world revolves around her. Clearly, there's a reason why it is tagged reunion, right? That means something like, okay, you guys went somewhere, that you guys are coming back together, probably to talk, discuss. Yes, not necessarily say that you guys have to be friends or you guys have to, be in good terms. But it's supposed to like create an avenue where you guys can have conversations, understand, where differences happened and try to see if it's actually redeemable or not, redeemable or not. So in that regard, I loved when Ibeka asked Victoria about those situations. Do you think that? And then she said, everyone is good where they are, everyone is in their own space. They don't have to be friends. But and then when Ibeka asked him, because you never can tell what the future holds, right? It is now that there's fans, there's what there's tension. The next 2 3 years, bro, when you're on your own, you probably, let's say there's a business now and it is Onyeka or somebody else that has that link in hand. We used to, because of reunion, what he did, you reach out to the person. Like, bro, this life is not that, it's not that hard. I love her response. Like I said, she said for now, okay, she can't say. When they asked her auntie, her blood of Jesus. Huh? I was like, okay, for once, I expected her to at least to display some level of maturity to show that at least that qualifies with her age. Because I heard that she's actually in her 30s. And then they ask her, okay, what does she think? Oh, I can't be friends with Snake. Brava. Like, do you really need to do that one nonsense of snakes in the seats? Like, bro, come on, just if even if you guys won't be cool, okay, just say, you know what, I don't think we can be cool, but and it's fine if we can't be cool. Do you get it? But what's that was she's I'm not friends with snakes. Like, come on, sometimes you just drop the drama. Like, be classy, be mature. Like, you fans, the fans always say that she's classy and demure. Like, you guys used to say, what's that with childishness? And like I said in my tweet, I don't know who has more violence between Onyeka and the fans because the same way she moves is the same way they move outside. They are the ones that we say don't go on some people's space because they are not this. That I can never talk to this person again. I can never do this again. The same DNA that she carried in her head is the same one that those stupid idiots that call themselves fans, except one person. Like I said, I will always exclude that person in my speech. The same DNA. That's what is in their body. And I'm not surprised. I am literally not surprised. Anyway, to the next one. I'm done. Next person can speak. Who's the next person, comrade?
Oh,
I'm
Miss
the
Petty, Miss
one.
Petty. Go.
Okay.
Random wait, is Miss Petty. Oh, Debbie, wait. Miss Petty, Debbie, random and yeah, Miss
No,
Petty.
no, I'm not speaking. I'm just saying it was Miss
Okay, Miss
Petit who
Petty,
said.
Debbie, Nanema, Fumi. Fumi, how are you doing? Miss Petty, go ahead.
Comrade
Hey,
Ade o.
BBnaija.
Miss Petty is not there. Eh.
I'm here. I'm
Oh,
here.
okay. All right, go.
See, I just want to say something. You know, as we can see, this reunion is actually telling us that this season was very, very boring because every day just centered around some certain people. Yes, it just centered around. So if Ebuka is trying to, add other people to make it look as if all of them are talking, so all of it is boring. It's just some few people that is actually bringing the entertainment. And the reason I'm saying this is this: we are entering new season. Big Brother is no longer enjoyable the way it used to be before. Like, it's no longer enjoyable. Let's be smarter this time around, especially those of us that come to the space all the time. If people are up for eviction, yes, you might have your favs or whatever, favorites or whoever. Please, let's campaign for more people that are giving us entertainment. If not, we are going to keep having boring whatever all the time. I'm saying this because of my
Hey, sorry, Miss Petty. That was a mistake.
I'm saying this because of my girl. Look at the material we are working with. Imagine if Chinwe stayed till the end. Imagine if she stayed to the, just because you don't like maybe one or two things. So far, this person is entertaining. Please, let's push whoever it is forward so that this season that is coming will not be. But because if you are very, very observant, you will see that Big Brother viewers have reduced. It has reduced because each season is like it gets worse. It's getting smaller, and look at this housemate. They did not make it. A lot of them spend so much money. I know my girl spent a lot of money. I know some of these housemates spent a lot of money just to be on that show. And at the end of the day, the purpose of the show is now defeated. How many followers do they have? There's no buzz anymore. And just it's because of Nigerians. It's either we are doing pity or we are being over sentimental or we are, it doesn't make sense. This is a reality TV show for crying out loud. Let's allow these people be themselves. If there are witches, leave them, let them be witches. If there are armed robbers, let them be armed robbers. Let's see them there. If it's prostitution they want to come and do in the house, leave them, let them prostitute. This our goody, this one is so bad. This is crazy, man. It's making this thing not enjoyable. A lot of people are running to South Africa NZAMC because they are more let's say liberal there. The housemates are allowed to be themselves. Now housemates, in fact, I'm sure that these ones that are coming will not want to show themselves too much or do one kind thing so that they will not be voted out. People are afraid to entertain because Nigerians are too judgmental. Monday now, reunion is going to end. Please, let's do better this season. Let's do better this season. Let's push people forward that are entertaining. Even if you have one or two people that are not, but let's have more more entertaining housemates in their house than just one or two. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Every day since this thing, it's whether we're talking about Victoria, or we're talking about Onyeka, or we're talking about Wani, or we're talking about Chinne. When we have how many housemates? It's crazy, man. In fact, this spaces is looking as if it's recycled spaces. People are, I don't even know what to say again when I come to space because it's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It doesn't make sense. Can we do better? Let's start creating more awareness for this thing. This nonsense has to stop. One person will come and cry. Arisers, arising, arising, arising for nonsense. If you want arisers, go to the street now. Turn to beggar. Let's know that you are fully begging. Let's stop being this pity this thing. If you cannot stand the heat, leave the fucking kitchen. Leave the kitchen. You cannot be going to Big Brother house and be doing this and small to start crying. You are your people, your family, you are poor, you are this. Arise us, arise, Nigerians arise, arise, women arise, arise men. Guys, let's stop buying into this thing. This whole thing is in our hands. We are the people that are watching, we are the people that are voting. We can turn this thing around. Next season, please. Because what I'm saying is that if I come to this place to see anybody that is saying, I will finish you. If I come to space to see anybody say this person did too much, this person is weekend, I will face you. Because when those people leave, we will not be entertained. Yes, people come to this space sometimes don't even have faiths or favorites. They will come to spaces to look for who to vote. And then they will hear me so many nonsense. And maybe they wanted to vote for this person. They will change their mind and they will not vote. Let's stop it. Let's stop it, I beg. Because we need people that are entertaining us in this house. Sheep everywhere. How many sheep did we have last season? How many? Because people feel like sheep now. Everybody will come and ow. Next season now, maybe that's what we'll get again. Please, let's have people that are entertaining. Like, I believe that people that are coming to this space, at least a lot of us are some of the pillars of this big brother Niger streets. Let's lend our voice next season. Let's lend our votes next season to housemates that are actually entertaining, so that people that are coming after them will come and entertain us. Not feel like when you've paid PR, or when you have done this, or when you are beautiful, or when you are this or that, you are okay. You just balance.
One
When you
minute.
paid for votes.
Yeah.
Comrade, please, I want to speak.
No, no. I think she's almost done. I just told her to
I'm
wrap.
almost done. I just want to say it because I don't know when we'll have time to be like this again before the show starts. Monday night is ending. So that's why I'm saying, please, let's not allow this thing that happened this season happen again. Because me, I love reality TV show. If rat and cat, I'll watch. Anything reality, me, I'll watch it. And so please, they should not kill this big brother for us. It's getting boring season by season. Thank you guys.
Thank you very much, Mr. T. Debbie, please go ahead.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Comrade, happy New Year, happy Easter, happy everything. How is everyone doing? So, I even thought today was the last day. I wanted to speak on the last day so that I'll conclude. But let me speak on what happened today. Okay, for Suj and Tofa. So honestly, my own opinion, right? How I'm saying it. If my friend, my colleague and I were going to the Big Brother show as a pair, and then along the line we had a conversation that, oh, we're gonna launch Jesse or whatever. Whether or not the communication was like we're gonna launch it together, or we're gonna launch it as Tofa or as Suj. I just believe that it's best that we is not, I think it's the right thing to do to, call the person and say, how far? I won't launch this thing now. See as I won't do that's why you guys are, even if you guys were not friends before the show, the fact that you guys trusted each other to say, okay, let's give it this a try, and you guys were in the same house together, it is proper to actually communicate with your peers and say, oh, Alpha, that thing that we spoke about, oh, I want to do it. So
Baby,
with the discussion, we don't.
that is wrong. Don't say that. That is wrong.
Please, humble, I beg. Please.
That
I'm
is
not here to
wrong.
argue with you. Go and argue with Tofa and Suj.
I'll argue with
Don't
you.
do that,
That is
please.
wrong. I'll argue
Humble,
with you.
please don't do that. Please, hold on. Let me talk.
Wait, Tani Humble Smith, I beg go let the person I've finished whatever she's saying, and you can actually give it the butter. I'll be on Iran. Debbie, you can speak, Gary. You mean my badun?
With me, wait, if you have a rebuttal, just hold on. When she's done, don't
I don't
interrupt.
even care about rebuttal. Once I'm done speaking, I move. You can be rebuttaling with other people. I'm speaking my opinion, please.
Comrade,
Um,
after her, please.
please, as I was saying, I am saying, in my opinion, if you had a discussion with the person, now we don't know whether the discussion was, oh, we're going to launch it together as aces, or we're going to launch it together as whatever discussion that we had, right? I think the reason why Suj is a bit, upset is because he felt like, okay, we have had this discussion. I just came out, boom, you have just, launched it. I felt like you should have, had discussion with me and all that. And then everybody have different ways of, handling situation. If I'm in Such position, honestly, if me and you are in the same apartment, you're already doing the shoot and all of that, I think me personally, I will have a guy. This one way they do this one, you don't launch as in, but some people, handle beef or whatever differently. Maybe he just felt like, okay, since you didn't even tell me about the launching, if you like, do the shoot in front of me, I don't care. Maybe that's why I didn't confront him to say how far and all that. Everybody have different ways of, handling issues. I think that is where the issue of Suj, every other thing that comes after, birthday or no birthday, you come, you no come, you invite, you no invite, all those things are coming from that, the whole Jesse discussion that they had. I think that is where the problem is. That's the first thing. Then the next thing that happened was, God, you guys, I don't know. Onyeka is I felt like today was the day that this lady had the opportunity to at least redeem herself by, when they're asking you, is there a possibility that you guys are gonna, have a discussion about this and trash this thing? There's nobody. First of all, you are done that wrong this baby, my own opinion. And now you guys are fault, fine. The essence of this reunion, because I was just even asking myself, I think BBN reunion is actually to come and vent. Some of them, the things that they forget to say in the house, or they heard after they were evicted from the housemate and all that, they will just be waiting for reunion to just pour out their mind. And I'm not against that. That is actually the show that we all love, because if all of them are coming, let's just come and say, okay, I offended you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All of us will even vex. That's the truth. But I feel like after fighting and having issue and all of that, there can still be need for you guys to say, what, we are okay, let's do this, even if you're not going to be best of friends, but okay, let bygone be bygone. You guys can still a company can endorse two people at the same time, so you guys don't work with beef and all of that. But Onyeka had the opportunity to just say, you know what, I for now, at least you can just say, okay, for now, I'm really not in that headspace, but we don't know what, the future will hold, and we can still have that conversation. And then you're still calling somebody snake, snake, snake. The baby is really, surprising me. I don't know. I just don't know. There's so many things. Throughout 2 days ago, or 3 days ago, they were just talking about Onyeka. Onyeka. Some. I'm like, this babe, calm down. There's everything wrong. In fact, Chizoba, in fact, a lot of things that you did in that house, I'm like, you are really lucky that your sister is still by your side now. Anyway, you guys are blood and all of that. But me and you, that is by the way. Then the other person, Chinwe and Chinne. I don't understand though. First of all, okay, I get that you guys are doing drama and all that, but say Auntie now, she was supposed just leave her. May she just, she does not really have she does not really have anything to say in the reunion. Chinwe for just pity and small. May she just feel herself, You understand? So she's like an auntie, even though Chinwe should have just overlooked her. I'm like, you know what? Just have your moment and all of that, because she can't even have that. The moment that they gave her to speak with her sister, her niece or whatever, she wasn't able to vent like this. So she was just looking for, can't I be, you know. So I feel for the lady, honestly speaking. Like, I mean, please, big brother, if you are on this space or anybody that is related to him, the management, please let this never repeat itself ever again. All aunties should be at home watching. All uncles should be at home watching. Let us just leave the young ones. In fact, once you are more than 30, don't go into that show. I'm begging in the name of God. Don't come here and be sex shaming somebody and be telling person it's not your vagina that Chinwe used. She used what she want to use when she want to use it. If you don't want to use your own, leave it. Just there are people that are entertained by that. The day that they had that thing, Twitter was on fire. They were tweeting good and bad about Chinwe. It's not your sister. It's not as if you're even talking to Chinwe. Please, big brother, please, please. And in fact, I feel that is the reason why the niece is really feeling sad because in her mind, she's regretting. I would have gone with my friend, though. I would have gone with my this one or my that one. Now the aunties, this thing is actually normal. Me, I'm just imagining today as I was watching it, as I was watching it today, my husband was telling me that now wow, how can somebody go with their sister? I'm like, I mean their auntie. I'm just imagining myself going with my auntie. I swear I will not even talk anything, even though my mouth is running para para. When I see with my mommy's sister, I will just be looking and they will evict us because I will not be able to talk. So please let this never happen again. Then Chinwe and Zion coming. The worst mistake Chinwe made was coming into that. In fact, I don't even know why they brought Pierre. Chinwe would have been fire, honestly. You see Chinwe, you see Ruth, you see Wani, you see Cassia. These are the people that would have given us this show this season if they were not Pierre. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. That Pierre really did a lot of things to that show. It's not like truly, it's not like they are boring. But when you're in a pair, you don't want to offend the other person you don't want to be the reason why they are going. But if they were all separate, let's just say the family member they came together, but they are not as pair, this show would have been a bit, very interesting. At least I meet a little bit standard. But the reason why there's an issue is because it, I can't be coming with my auntie and be doing para. It's my auntie telling me sit down. I will kind of sit down. You people are just talking nonsense. She's my auntie. She's my blood. I will sit down. If people insult me tomorrow, she's my auntie. So you cannot be able to even dance and rock your bum. My auntie will say, is this what you are doing when I'm not there? Problem. And if you go with your boyfriend again, you'll not be able to socialize with other guys. Your boyfriend will say, you leave me and this one. And if you go with your sister, if there's any strategy you cannot be able to do, you'll be like, maybe my sister will say this or say that. So please, please, big brother, in the name of God, please, for the sake of us that used to at least bring our money, even if our money is there, we're paying you also for not just subscription, but we also support people genuinely and we spend money on them. Please make it in a way that they'll be able to, come out and then audition people that will give us show. Please, no more peer, no more older people. Once they are more than 30, let them stay in their house. Thank you very much.
Well said, Debbie. For me, are you there?
Comrade,
Yes, I did. Yeah. Oh.
Okay,
I've
fine.
been here since. I
Who
want
is
to
that?
go down.
Okay,
Okay,
Umbu,
let
go.
us speak. Let us
Okay,
speak.
yeah.
He said
Umbu,
he's
go ahead.
used.
Umbu, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, thank you guys. So I'm actually here because of Tofa. First thing first, that me and you talked about something does not mean I will have to carry you along. It depends. So yeah, we spoke about something, we want to do it together, and at a point, I see your energy is not forthcoming. I will go ahead and do my own thing. Yes, they are friends. So I won't come and say this, and this. So what I'm trying to say is, first of all, for the fact the family members are already saying, this guy, what he did in the house, and I'm trying to even get it. What did Tofa do to Suj in the house? I've tried to look at. I watched this show. I did not see any single thing he did to Suj in the house. So you came with the narration. He did something to you in the house. Your families are saying this. They're saying that. You didn't even sit down with your guy to say, okay, this is what I heard you did. Though, did you watch it? Why did you behave this way? You didn't do that. You carried it. You came again. You said they launched JC. They did not allow you. You wore it. You removed it. For me, from what I'm seeing, the guy is just jealous of the other guy, and that is what I would say about Tofa and Suj. There's nothing anybody can tell me.
How
Since
is
last
he
since
jealous?
last
Cindy, don't do that. Let her finish. Umbu, go ahead. Sorry. Umbu, are you there?
Comrade, please remove me, yeah?
Benin Games a bit quarrel. We say them born there for quarrel.
Okay.
They go exchange banter with the girl just finish you for there. It was like finishing,
You go the
finishing.
Chinwe
They go
when he
exchange one
drop
with Benin
for
girl.
Bini. You go dey fight with her.
You miss road,
This
Auntie May,
road
and
though, it
they
say
don't
come boy,
advise you.
whether come and chook
They
you or
can't dey
get
laugh you
sex
again.
with you.
Your people can't dey
Bini
laugh.
girl.
Your people can't dey laugh you again.
Hmm.
You can't embarrass your own sister, your sister,
Niece.
no niece rather.
Okay.
It's not to be said. It's not fair. As in the core, it was as in the match as in the finishing too much because the
This let
insult
me tell
was
you, this quarrel I not like and therefore start first with this quarrel. I like as it end. It for be the beginning.
no. I like as the end though. I
If
like
for
as the
no,
ending.
if for be the beginning. Ah,
Yeah, I like that core
and
as
I
the
think they
ending.
cut it because according to what I was told, I think someone
A
said
lot
a
were
lot
said then.
happened that maybe production came in as in. I think they cut it because that's why I said therefore starts from the beginning.
Yeah, I
At
told
this
us we
point, I
should.
think we need.
They
I think we
I
need
understand
go
to
too.
keep
drag
and
Because it was
DSTV
They
too
because
said
slow.
this cut
Chinwe
and join
finished
is
that
becoming
girl.
annoying.
They
They
Yeah,
should
said
give us
starting was too
Chinwe
They should
slow.
give us
finished that girl.
raw
I'm telling you
reunion.
guys,
All
she
this cut and join
finished
is
her.
annoying as fuck. They should
I
stop
go
cutting
keep
this reunion. I beg. They should give
I
us raw.
go
They
The
should
way they give us
exactly. They should stop
raw
cutting it.
reunion from Dorothy set to CC set. Give us
I go
everything raw. We don't want cut and join. It's annoying. Omo,
Oga, they
we
are
deserve it.
hold on. There are some things they are governed by Nigeria Broadcasting. There are some things they won't play.
All Diego they play
If they're sure
nonsense.
that they're sure they will give them this thing. They will pay fine. Forget.
Hey, let them pay the fine. We'll contribute the money for them if they don't have money. We will
So
contribute money for DSTV.
they took
DSTV, we will contribute money for now. For they fear for fine. Useless people. Una they give us cut and join. Mad
no
people.
the fight sweet before I just did the laugh. I just did the laugh because the
Um, you know
the
my problem. They refuse to
I go shook am for
upload
your throat.
today's episode on Showmas. I had to start dragging them before they upload it on Showmas. But I wasn't able to watch it, but I was driving at the moment. I had to drag them on
Hold on.
very
Show must
useless
breach
people.
show must breach contracts. Show must showed 2 episodes
Yes,
in
the
one
bridge
day.
contract, yeah.
So it's like they didn't give them on time. So you have to
They
understand.
didn't give them more time.
They
Yeah.
have to delay it
But
because
I was like immediately I dragged them. Their brain resetted.
maybe after they show them now, the breach contract, say they go, do you know, imagine your content before the main TV show am.
Everybody does see her.
Everybody don't see am. So they will create other measure not to give them on time. Now, so the thing no go
Mm.
leak on time. So it's just it. To because you know how much they lose that week, yesterday. Because the content was everywhere. And also again, they have to most pages, they have to report so many pages. They didn't show their content, they have to report them. So that they say
So it was a mistake, right?
it was a
Big love, how
mistake.
are
It
you?
was a
Yeah.
mistake that
Oh,
day.
They showed two
ah,
episodes in one, they
Mm.
show mass. So
yes. I thought that's how they've been doing.
It
no,
was
no,
a
no,
mistake,
that's
no.
not how they made mistake. They upload
Big
it.
love.
Yeah.
So that is it. But
Good evening.
overall, my
Good evening,
best
everybody.
fighter, the person I enjoy for the show, now Chinwe give me vibe.
We still
I
get
bet.
fight on Monday.
Uh,
But
Who's
wait, to
fight?
you sure say you go there on Monday?
my question, what I want to ask.
You go
Now
there
this,
now.
there's huge explanation to what he did to so far to Tofa. His explanation or giving, and
That thing
even
does not make sense.
That's
was
na
telling him that
PRO.
no.
Na PRO. That
I
guy
mean,
get
Tofa
that.
said no. Tofa said told him now that Tofa said it now. You know, say Tofa tell him say he and his PR is what they do. He won't try use PR to cover up. When them deny say no, the boy never deliver Jesse can't give up. But meanwhile, he talk say he can't deliver Jesse himself.
Even Ebuka said this thing does not make sense. That there's more to it.
Yeah, and
There's more to it. There's more to
for
it.
you to say
Actually.
publicly
Mhm.
that even your family is against your family is not happy or your family is.
I'm telling you.
I
But
beg,
Tofa,
See, my
but
family told me. Your
no,
family told you.
but
Why were you still there?
Please, can I speak now?
before then, I've heard that on Spaces that Tofa, I mean, Suj family are not happy with Tofa because of what Tofa said
that what did he
on
say?
the show.
I
That what?
want to I want
They,
to
they,
address I want to address Onyeka finally this night.
Oh,
the person that said that somebody is a snake, that she doesn't want forgiveness. Please, you people should correct me if I'm wrong. Was it not Onyeka that was begging for friendship when what was this girl Toki Makiwa called the both of them immediately
Now.
after the show?
That's she was like,
Was she not
I've tried
crying
my best
profusely?
to apologize to her. You see, the same answer, the same thing Victoria said. She repeats everything today. She said, "For now, I am not interested. Maybe future we can see that and talk." The same thing. Victoria.
So why was
Now
Onyeka
person
saying
born you.
I don't roll with snake, blah blah
See,
blah 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 blah.
she read everything on Twitter. It
Twitter,
backfire.
yes, everything on Twitter. After they'll still go and cry that she did not behave like a
Hey God,
pretty
I
girl.
beg God.
Hold on. 2 weeks, all this money go finish now.
She read everything.
Who raised Onyeka,
2 months.
please? I want to
Let me
understand
tell
who
you,
raised Onyeka.
I
Who raised
love the
Onyeka?
fact that Ebuka just carried this face come out. Next person, Chiwi. And I love my highlights was Victoria saying that no, Ozee said I don't know what I did to Victoria. She stopped talking to me. She cut me off. Oh my God. If you see my head, on the sway.
Why will she not cut you off? Does
It's
she
called the
does she look
sway.
broke?
Oh,
what
Does
Ozee
she
I
look
and
said
it's
it
broke?
that
and it's good and it's
Does
good she
Victoria look
actually
she
broke?
said it
stopped
because if she
talking
did not
to
say it, they'll
him
still drag
after the
her.
show.
Yeah.
She doesn't need you. She doesn't need you. She has a business to run. You expect her to leave her
No,
business
let
to
him
be
talk.
following you up and down like the way Onyeka is
There's
following
no
you,
battery,
looking for
okay?
looking for threesome. If
Go
they leave Onyeka,
all
Onyeka will
right,
do
Daddy.
threesome with
All right.
Ozie, and that's their other brother that they posted today. That one they go give her threesome just for 50,000 naira. She will collect them. If you leave this Onyeka, because that man,
Samuel, what's
that
that
girl,
tweet? Can you share that tweet?
she's
Can
sex
you share that
starved.
tweet they posted?
He's on he's
I
on
want
he's on
to
the jumbo
read it.
truck. He's on the jumbo truck.
Which person?
There's a tweet
Ozzy
they
that
The
posted that Mrs.
Ozzy said
Is
that
the
what of
Imbaduwe
the Igado
I
that they
know.
have
It's on your
space.
car now. They were
They still have space in their
throwing shade
family.
now.
Oh
They still
God.
have
They have
space
space
now.
for why.
But
Oh,
Ozzy is not
Even by the way family
available.
they are throwing shades on her.
look at
But
how you are
Ozzy
Maybe
is
putting
not
shameless
yourself
girl.
available
down
anymore. They
until they
still
have to
have
drop
space
you.
though.
I'm
That
telling
girl is
you,
so embarrassing.
go
How
and
can the boy
disgrace
that you are
yourself.
chasing, the boy you are desperately chasing, like you are in love with the boy. This particular guy has a girlfriend, even a fiance, not even
but
a
wait
girlfriend,
now
a
wow.
fiance,
But not be the
and
tell
the
us
and
say
the entire
Onyeka
family is still dragging you. Hey,
what of
Yeah.
They're
Omo,
dragging her.
Chiakwa.
It's clear
If
now that
if
that
I'm
drugs was
if I-
from
if,
her
I- if
for
I'm
her
from Onyeka family,
because
I will disown her. If I am from Onyeka
Billy
family, I will
stopped
disown her
talking to
publicly on national TV. The
Imbaduwe
way the
after
way
immediately
finance
after the show.
family disowned her.
and the clip I
The
saw
way
a
finance
part
family
of the
disowned
video
her is the way I'm going to disown
of
Onyeka.
this
If I'm a family,
in the other
very
say
useless and cost child.
No,
Chiakwa.
nothing at the so family oh, by herself, oh, not be the family. So it's different.
Hey,
no
see
but
if I burn a child like Onyeka, I will kill that child.
I don't kill the
Chiakwa.
child.
Sammy,
Very
calm
good.
Very
down.
useless
Calm
girl.
me down. It's everything hot.
This girl is useless. From the day she entered that show. For people she was starting, it is this money. I like money. Okay, immediately you end that from home by the way family. All your brain, everything in your brain changed. You still looking for a way to
They
enter
are
that family by
political
all
family.
means.
No be dog. They are,
Desperado,
they are, they
you
are
know yes say no dey say did you
desperado,
see did you
desperado,
see
they go with the
abi you
they
say
See, if
make una say
Ozee, if Ozee, if Ozee said that he's not from Mbadiwe family, Onyeka would not notice that boy.
no dem say
Yes,
assuming say that show get
desperado.
sponsor e get money
In my
Onyeka
life,
go follow for them.
Chipina is desperado, right? But Chipina they learn work for where this useless girl is that wanted to kill her friend because of man. Even Kassia said it yesterday that you wanted to poison that you poisoned your friend because of man. Really useless girl. That girl will die on timely death. Very useless
No,
girl.
no, no,
If
no.
Ah,
I have an
Sammy.
address,
Sam, be calming.
You're
That's
going
nothing
too
about
far.
you. Be calming down.
That's too much. Too much,
Samuel,
please.
focus now. Be
Don't do
calming
that.
down. Leave
Don't.
all those. I keep telling
Too
you.
much.
Even yesterday, the same thing. Don't be doing.
Slow
Control
down. Slow
yourself
down.
now. Slow down.
I need Onyeka's address. I need to pour acid on her face. Very
Oh my
stupid girl.
God.
God,
I need her
Okay, don't
address.
do that.
Samuel,
Hey,
be
you,
calming
Don't
down
do that.
now.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
I don't even know. Be calming. That's what's in about you. You
Don't
go
say
too
that.
deep, and it's not nice. Please. You can drag her, but don't use dead
Don't use
acid, all those.
yes,
No, no,
please
no, no,
don't
no,
say
no,
that.
no.
Don't say that.
I beg. No. Ah,
Where is BHQ that was rambling yesterday?
I
She,
beg.
she should come and defend that useless girl that she stand. Where is she? Even that useless boy, Mr. Money. Olosho.
Okay. You must don't use D and please, please,
No,
please,
no,
Sam.
no violence, no violence.
Yeah,
Don't
big
you
love,
can
big
you can,
love.
but don't go. Don't
Sorry,
Sam
you
is still
know,
they go
No
deep.
physical violence. Yeah,
I
no.
understand. Big love, I understand. Do you know that what Mr.
Some
Mani?
rest.
I'm sorry to interrupt. Do you know what Mr. Mani posted about Wani that she blew off? You understand? I mean, that is
Yeah, I
wishing her
saw that.
death. Also,
I saw that. I saw
Ah,
that.
it's
you
too
both should be
extreme.
calming down. No.
It's too extreme.
Ah,
So whatever anybody's
ah.
reaction is
You people should be calming
justifiable.
down. No.
He
On
just,
this.
he said this is
I beg
Wani. Then
you.
the person
Ah,
blew
this
off.
is just a show, you guys. It's not that
Oh,
deep.
My own is
You all
Onyeka
fan
fans should
base. You
tell her to
people should be
unblock
calming
me.
down. No. All this.
They should unblock the Onyeka should unblock me. I don't know why she blocks me. Just small greeting.
She
I
blocked
said
you.
let me greet. Yes, I said let me greet this girl yesterday. Just small greeting. Not like I
Hey,
was being aggressive
whoa,
or
she
nothing.
blocked you.
I've not even started. I've not started with her. This girl went and she rushed and blocked me. Just
How did
small
she
greeting.
block you? She know
She
you.
blocked me on
That
Twitter.
means they're
She
always
blocked me on
there
Twitter.
on
Clubhouse
the
Oh.
space.
space.
So
She blocked me. I said let me greet her out. She blocked me. I don't even went deep. I've not even finished telling what I wanted to tell her. This girl, she rushed her.
But Samuel,
I'm
don't
looking for her
use
WhatsApp number.
Samuel, don't use D
I'm
and A
looking for her
there, I
WhatsApp
beg.
number.
I
Somebody
beg.
should give me her WhatsApp number. I'll pay the person 50K. I need
Don't use
Onyeka's
this
WhatsApp number.
thing again, no,
I
Samuel,
want to
please.
I
Or else
want to
I'll
go and
drop
greet
you.
her
I
in her
mean it,
WhatsApp.
Samuel.
I
If you
want to
use
I
that
want to greet her.
D and A, I'll drop you. Please.
I want to go to Onyeka's WhatsApp DM and just greet her this evening. She did Tanzania. I mean, which country she did? I've been a
I thought
Moloko.
they say, Miss Samuel, I thought they say she did South Africa, they have fun. She get time block you.
South Africa. If I say you know Sabi me, oh. If I mean you, I go make you uncomfortable. You go even see me for dream. If I mean you, you don't know me. Go and ask Shaun now. I told him that
Hey,
I'm
leave
going to
my
make him
favorite lane.
and
No,
I'm,
shall we
I'm
go
going to
and
make him
what do you
miserable.
mean?
Until you
You
get
cannot
into one
make
of the
Sam,
him
and,
what
and
miserable.
Sam,
resetted his
but
Don't do
brain.
that. So you cannot make him miserable. Who are you? You make him miserable for where to where? Please, focus. Just focus. For where to where now? Focus, I beg. You
No,
make
I'm
him
cool with Shaun
miserable.
now. Oh. We are cool. I'm cool with Shaun.
For
I
where
don't have,
to
I don't
where?
have issue with him again. I
Focus
don't
on
have,
this topic, I beg.
yes, I'm on the topic of Onyeka, the friend poisoner that poisoned her
Sammy,
friend
what if
because
you
of
find
man.
out that Onyeka is related to you? Calm down now.
I will kill her. That is the main reason I'm going to accuse and kill her. If I find out
Sam will be
she's
coming
related to
down.
me,
No.
eh? If I find out now for night, now she no go. As she dey sleep, I go do immediately. Tomorrow I go buy coffin. Make she go die. I no
Hey, oh
care.
Jesus.
No be.
Please, big love, please, let's move to another person.
Let's move another person talk.
Please.
Samuel, you see why I don't
Suj,
like giving you mic to talk sometimes. Violence is too much.
This Onyeka girl self, she thinks that being a stupid person on national TV is entertaining Africa. See our stupid mouth. I done that shit. I entertain. We agree. Even as I know like you, I go agree. Say you give us what do they call them, highlights on the show. We know, but that's not like the way you are painting it. You
He
are
gave
trying to.
highlights. He win the money. No.
She was trying to justify her stupid actions. It's okay to be chaotic on the show. It's okay to be doing your nonsense, blah blah blah. But when you come out, if you want to apologize, you apologize. If you don't want to apologize, just tell us say you be bad person for real life.
No.
Nobody go beat
If you
you.
don't want to
Do you
apologize,
understand?
stay
But
like the bad
trying to
bitch,
manipulate,
like
trying to
others.
manipulate,
But
manipulate the
not
situation is what I
saying
don't understand. I'm
you
trying to
don't want. Let me tell you,
victimize.
hold on, Samuel. It is okay if you don't want to apologize, but remain the bad bitch that you think you are. But don't go there and embarrass yourself. So Onyeka, this thing is different. different. She went there, she embarrassed herself, she disgraced herself. No one cares about you apology. Even if you apologize, you still disgrace yourself there. People will drag you. They will still drag you. So all this one, nobody needs apology. You just go disgrace yourself.
It's better to go on national to go on Big Brother and have sex than to behave like Onyeka. Look at this girl doing finance.
Mm.
What's the name of that girl that has sex that was giving this person doggy? Daniela. Nobody is still talking about
No, you
our
say
sex
donkey.
thing.
Yes.
Even Erica
What
that has
is
sex on our
this?
sex. Nobody is still talking about it. But you see Onyeka's venomous attitude, and even coming to reunion to disgrace herself. Till thy kingdom come, people will even say, will I say she go collect that bitter leaf title from CC? At this point, we go give Onyeka that title. Very useless girl. They should be brother. What should come and pay me? Let me go and teach Onyeka what it is to bring show to entertain Africa. Not this nonsense that she did, and she even have the audacity to brag about it. Yeah. I entertain. Yeah. I done that shit. After holding down that show, you came to reunion and you want to antagonize your fellow housemates that are trying to give content to. You think you have monopoly of content? Are you crazy? After the content, you do not kobo, you do not receive kobo penny, you do not receive for entertaining the show. Did Monsters give you check? No. Did your fans give you money? No. Just chicken change that you receive that is entering your head, and they will not give you scripts to come and act in reunion because they want
Okay,
to clear
that
their
means
name.
now according to what they said Chinne, Auntie Ine or Chinne, she cried. So I think she was the person that cried. According to what I
Let
was
her
told now.
let her cry now. I'm happy that
Yeah, they said she
she
cried
matched.
that production stepped
She
in.
matched Chinwe's energy. Both of them they gave each
Not
other
me talk amo.
but
Na person
Big
talk.
love, please let us
my
talk.
own is
Sammy, please.
yes, let me
I
round up
said,
please. I want to speak on Chinne and Chinwe. Chinne, she matched Chinwe's energy quite all right. But my problem is all the things that she was telling Chinwe was the thing that happened on that reunion a day before. So if Chinwe and Zion did not bring out their matter for us, she will not have anything to tell her. She was just blabbing about what 20 years Zion did to her, blah blah blah, how she was crying, blah 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 blah. So if Chinwe did not open up about that, she will not have anything to insult her with. Omo, she tried though, she matched Chinwe's energy, but all her comebacks they were funny. I laughed and I enjoyed it, but it was dry. It was looking like as if she was behaving funny. Like it's embarrassing. She embarrassed herself really. She embarrassed herself. And what's this girl's name? Chinwe. I think Chinwe needs to like let people in her age bracket toast her. I think that's what she needs to do. Even if though Zion's dick is the only thing that is the only penis that can size her pussy, she should let go of that boy. I beg. Yes, she should let go of that boy because at this point that boy is staining her white. That boy is staining her white. The boy has stained her white already. Let her go and sew another white and rebrand herself and allow real men to toast her. People in her age brackets. Yes, because you can't be messing around with kids. Look at the way your fellow woman is using the boy to insult you today. It doesn't look good on you. And you're a big girl, a CEO of that matter. You are rich, you are wealthy. Even if you want to do sugar boy, that okay, there are people that are attracted to younger people. Look for the one that is matured now, not Zion now. Let me keep it here till VHQ and Mr. Money comes in. Then I'll now pick up the mic again.
Big love, please, can I talk? This topic. Big love, please, can I talk? Good
Yeah,
evening.
sure, sure.
Good
Sam,
evening,
you can
everyone. Happy
speak.
New Year, Big love.
Debbie, where have you been?
Ah,
When
God, I've
will
been
you
on
they
this
finish
space.
next week? Yo, you've been here enjoying our
I've been
buzzwords.
enjoying it. I said I
Pretending.
was going to speak on Friday, and thank God.
You guys, you were pretending.
Hey, Sammy gives me joy.
Una they enjoy buzzwords for
Okay,
big
so
love space.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. Thank you so much for this space. Miss Zeno, good evening. Virgo, good evening, everyone. Um,
Hello.
hi. So I just want to maybe just talk on today's own and then my general opinion about Big Brother. So regarding today, for Tofa and Suj, in my own opinion, I think the whole issue is I feel like if you have a pair, whether or not you guys were friends before, I guess they were colleagues or maybe not, they don't know themselves. However, you guys went in as a pair and then you guys are now kind of cool and getting to know each other. Now you had a discussion that okay, you guys are going to launch a jersey. However, we are not sure whether they mentioned that they are going to launch Ace's jersey or Tofa's jersey or Suj jersey. So, but I feel like the maybe the reason why Tofa, what's his name, Suj is and I'm not happy about it is because he felt like this guy should have at least tell him I'm going to launch the whole thing. Maybe that's why he's pissed and all of that. However, I pray they figure it out. Moving on to the next this thing. Please, you guys, see, I said I want to repent from insulting people. Genuinely. I don't want to be insulting anybody, but this Onyeka is pissing me off. And today
Talk your
is
talk
another.
and insult her. Don't even say you don't want to. Bring out that insult in you. Insult
Today
her.
was the today is another as in another opportunity to at least redeem yourself. Like when Ebuka asks you guys, like, is there like a like would there be a time you guys will at least sit down to talk? Like exactly what Victoria just said. It might not be now. She might not be in the headspace. Even you, Onyeka, might not be in the headspace now. You might want to continue to drag the beef in with your fans and whatever, however you're enjoying it, fine and good. However, you should give rooms to, having a discussion, in a long, but I don't get this babe. Like, I don't know whether she's happy. Like, I'm very sure deep down, oh, genuinely, I think that she just like, she doesn't know how to, mend the damage that she has caused. But is she really happy? Is this really what when she was in the show, everybody was liking because they were like, okay, the whole thing was boring. So her strategy and all that. And it was really massive seeing someone who was in bottom two or bottom whatever from the first week, get to the finale is a big, that means she played a good game, to be honest. However, like if you come out of the show and you know that you have already done your whatever you do to get to that place, fine, it worked for you. You've gotten maybe some kind of fan base and all of that. But you should have conscience, like the way you talk. How dare you even call Victoria a snake? Like from where to where? From where to where? The both of you standing how? Like, where has this girl even wronged you? Like, Victoria is a nice girl, oh. She's a very nice person. Kai, she's very, very nice because there's so many times that she would have, jump on it and do her own thing, but she never did. So even you, even if you played your game and you came out, Onyeka, didn't you watch videos and show? Did you see this girl speak bad about you? Is that not even enough for you to come to reunion, even if they told you to do something? But VHQ said they didn't tell her to do anything. But you should have just gone to the reunion and then see things for yourself and understand, okay, oh, this girl is not somebody I should quarrel actually, because she did not do anything to me. You guys should actually be you should be the one vexing for Ozee for whatever, accommodating or whatever, enjoying he was enjoying the triangle. But no, you're putting all your negative energy on Victoria. It really pissed me off. Today again, you should have at least just said, okay, right now I'm not in the headspace to, have any conversation with her. I'm not comfortable at the moment, but I never know, anything can happen. And then you're just like, snake, snake, snake. Like it irritates me. Like it's very annoying at this point, Onyeka. It doesn't make sense. And for you too, that means you guys are always here on this space, true, true. Maybe you guys are using another account. So you guys always here. So if you are hearing me now, Yeka, you need to go and in fact, you have a lot of work to do. That is by the way. Then Chinwe and what they call it, Auntie Chinne. Ha, you guys, I know that and Chinne kind of deserve this thing. Or I mean, I know that it's drama, but for real, she's an auntie. Shebi, she's an auntie, even though it's not Chinwe's auntie. You know, And then lastly, big brother, if you are here or anybody that knows you that is related to you is here, don't, please. Once somebody is more than 30, let them stay in their house, please. Or even if you are 35, but if you can, if you are young at heart, you can come. Give us a show, please. I am tired of, in fact, let me not lie, this is the only season that I didn't really push out, like both even supporting financially and all of that. I didn't really come out because I wasn't really enjoying the show as much as I used to. Honestly, this season is the only season that I didn't spend hours on on Twitter. Normally before, I always be here and be listening. Even if I'm at work, anything, I'll just be listening and be watching. But this year is very boring. Please, Big Brother, do better. I know that you guys have done audition, you have picked, but please, if it even warrants you to call them now and start telling them to please, they should give us a show. Please, I'm no more pity party here. Let everybody just vote for. If you are mad, if people like mad, because the truth is that if they come to this reunion now, they were just making peace. All of us would just be like, it's boring. So, truth be told, we like Baz Booze, but we like people owning up to their Baz Booze. We like people showing off and telling us who they're confident in whatever they do. You know why I like Shaun? Today again, when what was his name? Ebuka asked him and said, okay, do you regret whatever reaction you did with Victoria? And he was like, no, he still stand by what is like, even when you're doing nonsense, you stand by that nonsense. I like it. That's the kind of thing, even though I know that, truth be told, really, to an extent, there was a time that I would have stood up for Victoria and understand that, okay, this is the kind of person this person is. And also, please, if you're a very quiet person that, you like to handle issue quietly, please go for Nigeria Idol. Please go and sing. Go and do something else. Go to another show. Please. But if you are the kind of person that will be telling us, giving you, come, please. We're enough of this. Let's it just end with Victoria. She's nice. She's everything. Let's it end with that. Anybody, if you like, come as Victoria. We will vote you out first week. Nobody will vote. If you like, be pretty. If you like, be very beautiful. We'll vote you out. You go home and eat and watch your other people. We don't care. At this point, we want people that will come and give us. We want this space to be getting to 2,000, 5,000 people on this space.
Not
And
people
that
like
is it.
Onyeka, man
Please.
hunter. We don't want man hunter people. Man hunter. Not that make you go there. Not people like Onyeka. The Onyeka first week, second week, and third week, okay. The remaining this thing trash.
Do you know that if
We want
Onyeka
people
did
like
not
her.
actually go into
No.
that triangle and keep doing the other things
Not
she's doing, she
people
would have
like her.
actually gone
Our
far.
first week, second week, third week, it was okay. Everybody
Yeah.
enjoyed Onyeka. You
Yeah.
see all those periods she was doing man hunting, you will go home. That's the people's business. It's the people that
Even
farm this
if you're
thing,
going to
sha.
do manhunter, the kind of manhunter we want is that
Don't
in the
fight with a
night,
lady.
you are with another
Yes.
girl. In the morning, you are
Even
with
if you
another
want to do
person.
man, don't,
Like, be
don't fight
playing
with
them.
a lady. Do
Exactly.
not fight with a lady
Yeah.
because of a man.
Focus on the guy. Like, let the guy be this
Man hunter.
thing. So that is this thing.
You
Please,
see
big
the if
brother.
your brother or your sister that you better wonder. You see the embarrassment this guy is facing now. You don't
I'm
want your
telling
brother
you.
or your sister to face this type of embarrassment. You better coach them.
And Chizoba is actually a wonderful person. Because
Sweet
if he's my
soul.
sister,
Very sweet soul.
if it's my sister that I went on that show with and you did this thing to me, we must go to Umu now in the village and settle it. Oh. We must go to Umu now. I'm serious
How
because
are you sure she's not going to
because
poison the woman now? She will poison the
eh?
woman now. How are you sure she's not going to poison the woman now? That witch. That wicked witch.
Please.
Okay, oh, please, oh, whether please, in the name of God, please, big brother, whoever that is on this space that is related to people choosing, I hope you have not chosen nonsense. Please, we don't want quiet people, we don't want kind people. If you are kind, stay in your house, be kind to whatever you are doing. If you are a soft speaker or whatever, stay in your house, please. Please, I'm tired. Let us just pump this money this season, please. Let's use this season that is
You
coming to
better
forget
don't
about
give
this.
advice. Don't waste your time and be giving advice. Oh, don't
Ah,
stress yourself.
big
Allow them
brother.
to go. Don't even waste
Um.
your time giving. Let them go to the house. If they like, they should give show or not. That's their business. Don't even
Anyway,
stress
that's
yourself.
just That's
My
just
own
what
is
I
that
wanted.
I thought that reunion used to be 2 weeks. Why are we getting
It's
1 week
1 week
reunion?
now. It's supposed to be
It's
Abi.
good. It's 1 week,
No,
Seth. It's
yeah, it's
good that it's
1 week.
1 week.
So
That shows
why
that it's
why are we
boring.
getting 2 weeks now with this boring? Because
Big
it's on
Love, can
Monday
we
now.
speak, please?
Yeah, we're done.
You
Thank
just
you.
came now. Ola, you can speak.
Okay,
Big Love, I think
I'm
it's my turn to
sorry.
Yeah.
speak.
Look, I'm gonna say
Yeah.
this. It's actually you and my fave, Wani, that made this girl big. Listen to me. You came here, she was in bottom, and you were begging, why is she in bottom? And my fave was inside the house campaigning, please. Okay. Because Biggie told them, if you're not in the bottom, you can guys discuss around yourselves. And she was moving up and down and telling people, please don't vote Onyeka out, please. And I'm like, and then I came on the TL, Big Love, please, this girl needs to stay in the house. She's giving us content. Now see, rubbish. Hey, so
Nari
with all
rubbish,
this
oh. Like
rubbish,
rubbish.
yes, my favor and
And
you,
at the end of the day, she
rubbish.
disgraced herself, not me.
I'll drag you and my fave at once. You two people caused this whole thing. Because I don't understand how that bottom four girl is actually even making people cry on that hill right now. Because she was bottom. You people made her. She had no fans. You guys made her. You people made that girl big. Because trust me, if you had not said anything, Big Love, people will not listen. People will not go to her fan base or whatever it's called. But because you raised
But
your
let's
voice
not
and
lie,
made this
she was actually
person.
giving that first week and second
No,
week.
no, no,
Sha.
no, no. Let me tell you something. You made
She was
her.
giving us show
You
though. Let's
outside
not
made
lie.
her, and my fav was inside there making going around. I looked at my girl, I'm like, are you
But she
serious?
gave us a show because she was telling us
It is
this.
okay. It is okay. But now trust me,
She's not,
you
as
don't
in
give,
she
you don't
went
give
from a
me. I
good
saw through,
person to a
her.
manhunter.
Let me tell you something. For us, we saw through her. We saw that this person is going to actually cause a lot because you cannot be in everybody's business. It's okay, it's a show, but you cannot be in everybody's business and you be obsessed. Okay, be there, but at least pull aside. At least okay, say okay, let me tire. Let me jump to another one. But you want to be in everybody's business and you're there. And actually, you're not even admitting that I was wrong. You actually even coming to the reunion, you say, yes, Nick. What is that? What the fuck? The show ended. What is that? What is you forced you Bigla forced this girl on people.
Yeah,
You
Big
yes,
Love
you
made
forced
her.
you
Big
did
Love,
you
made her.
forced
You
people.
made her.
You made this girl and you forced this girl on people.
Ah, Big
Because
Love,
I
you get
remember very well.
level.
I
You
remember
get
that girl
level.
was bottom.
Ah,
You didn't even wait for us to work actually.
ah,
You said, how can this girl be in bottom? You people, what are you doing? Now
ah.
you're here and said, you Big Love, eh? If I slap you with my hot face. But anyway, please don't give that girl lights. I mean, she's not there. No deals, no nothing. Even that let me just calm down because the one burning. But Big Love. Stop giving people any anyhow. This
So
thing of
let's
giving
not.
people
She
talking for
actually gave
people.
us a show that first and
Yes, it's
second
fine.
week.
She
So
gave us a show, but even if she
yes,
didn't give
she
us a show,
tried
we
that
would
first
still
week.
enjoy the
Let's not lie.
show.
We were enjoying her.
Even if she didn't give us that, we'll
Yeah.
still enjoy
Let's
the
not lie.
show.
We were enjoying her that first week now,
No,
second week.
Big Love, can you
she
please
changed
accept that this
later.
season was a peaceful season?
Yeah,
Like,
it was
trust
though.
me.
But at least she even
Yes,
tried
even if
to,
she didn't
like,
give us all that.
she was telling us different things. What's going on in the house, things that
But
we
people
need
didn't
to
like
hear.
her.
It does not matter.
Big
But
Love,
No,
you
that was
met this
I
girl.
different.
like to hear those that
You
it was
met this
gossip.
girl. She had no fans.
Which
You met
okay.
this girl.
Up to
Accept.
now,
I'm not
I'm
going to
happy
leave
that
this
she's a topper. But you see that man hunting thing,
you accept
she
that you
needs to
met this girl.
change.
She had no fans. You are bottom. Bottom means you're bottom. You met
Big
this
Love, can I
person.
speak?
Oh, she was the bottom. No, that girl.
Yeah, she
Big
was
Love,
bottom
can
and
I
you made
speak?
her. You made her. You came
Big
from
love,
this
let me
space
speak.
and
Oh.
campaigned for this girl.
Can I
And
speak
it's
now?
painful. Okay, you can speak, my love.
All right. Good evening, Big Love. Good evening, everyone. Where do I even start?
Okay, before I
Oh,
speak
you are
on
here.
other
Do this one.
housemates, before I speak on other housemates, I would like to give my submission on the one that directly affects me and my starship. Right, that's the whole Ozee, Onyeka, and Victoria dynamic. And I'm going to try as much as possible to not be too biased, right? To remove stanship from what I'm going to say, right? Where do I start? Okay. I think it was yesterday and 2 days ago, that the Onyeka and Victoria part of the triangle was aired, right? And they were asked to mention the parts, to accept or talk about the parts that they played in the whole triangle. Onyeka insisted that she was blindsided. That was the word she used, the exact word she used, if I remember correctly. She said she was blindsided. She said that the whole triangle strategy was never part of our plan. She insisted that Victoria and Shaun masterminded the whole thing. When Ebuka asked Victoria, Victoria said that that eventually when Ebuka talked about the triangle, because she insisted that Onyeka started the triangle, then Ebuka asked about it during the live show, and then Shaun and her had a conversation about the triangle. She said that when Shaun brought it up, that she shunned Shaun, like she shut him down. She did not accept the whole triangle. Now, today's episode, it was Ozee's turn to talk about the part that he played in the triangle situation. And they asked Ozee. And my question now is a rhetorical question you guys don't have to answer. Are you guys expecting Ozee to now accept when the two ladies involved had spoken earlier and insisted that they did not play any part in the triangle? Onyeka said she was blindsided. She said she didn't have triangle strategy in mind when she came into the house, even during the show. Victoria said no, that when Shaun brought it up, she did not agree or accept the strategy. Now that they've asked Ozee today, you guys are expecting Ozee to say, yes, I played a part. Are you forgetting that these guys are real lawyers? They are not a cookie lawyers. They're not backyard lawyers. They are actually like lawyers that studied law, that know what they studied in school. And you're not expecting him to now accept that, yes, I played a part. This is what I played. Firstly, if the two people, because triangle has to involve two people now, that's what makes it a triangle, three people rather, that's what makes it a triangle. And then the two ladies that were supposedly in the triangle exempted themselves. They said, no, we are not part of the triangle. That already has exonerated Ozee in the whole situation. That means Ozee is not even there to begin with, because one person cannot form a triangle. And these two people spoke before him, as I stated earlier. They spoke before him. They both said that they are not part of the triangle. So the point I'm trying to make is, for the fact that he did not accept that he played a part or that he enjoyed the whole triangle situation, that's the only thing. I would even be angry if he accepted, because the other two did not accept. I would be angry if he had said, yes, I played the part. Yes, I enjoyed it. Enjoyed what? Is there even a triangle? According to the two ladies, there is no triangle. So what is there to enjoy? What did he enjoy? He cannot be enjoying something on his own, like a triangle. He cannot be the only one in it. Right? So that's the point I was trying to make about this whole triangle situation. Now, for the Tofa Suj conversation, I don't know what to talk about that. Like, I don't know what to say about that whole situation. I just feel like I don't think Suj did anything in the house that warranted the whole family, Suj's family, having a conversation about him not being friends with Tofa. I don't think Tofa did anything in that house that warranted that kind of, and I don't think Suj should have even brought it up. I don't know if somebody advised him to do that, but if they did, they fucked up. But I don't think anybody advised him. I feel like it was just nerves that made him bring it up. Nobody in their right senses will tell you, go and tell them that your family told you to stay away from Tofa. It does not make sense. This is somebody that you came into that house with, and there's nothing that he did. I feel like if we're even going to speak on how the show played out, it was Suj more like who had issues with Tofa because of how reluctant and nonchalant he was during games, during their both the normal games and the group games. it was Suj who had issues because of her. Even we had issues about those things too. So I don't think Topher did anything that warranted a whole family calling their son and telling him, stay away from this boy. It does not make sense to me. Suj should not have brought it up. Then for Chinne and Chinwe, that whole situation is even funny. But I'm just happy that Chinwe said the things that are in all our minds. Because I mean, you're beefing your daughter, basically. You're beefing someone that you could have given birth to for something that does not have sense, that does not make sense, something that does not hold water over a show. Your whole family has spoken to you. They've tried to reconcile. You insisted that no, that she disrespected. We all watched that show. At some point, we're even saying that Nne, that's the younger one, she should stop overcompensating and actually like showcase her own talents, because it was, at some point it was looking like she was trying to please her auntie too much and she was living under the shadows of her auntie. So it was not like, oh, are you not going to shine? Are you not going to do your own thing? I think Mbadiwe Twins also had a conversation with her about about how she should, take up the stage, speak when she needs to speak, do things, that she wants to do, like presenting, bring out herself and not be under the shadows of her auntie. So I don't understand why she was saying that her niece was disrespecting her on the show. If anything, her niece was throughout the journey, the length that they stayed on in the house, she was trying to pacify her. Which other topic are we talking about? I think that's it. That's basically it. So yes, going back to how I started, Ozee not owning up to playing a part in the triangle was expected, because the two girls also did not own up to it. And it takes 3 people to form a triangle. Ozee cannot be in a triangle alone, right? But we, the viewers, we know that they all played a part. And again, something I forgot to mention, Victoria mentioned an instance where she felt that Ozee was playing into the triangle. She mentioned that instance in the pool during the party or whatever. That's just one instance. We that watched the game, we saw several instances where you also felt like Victoria was also playing into the triangle. We remember when Victoria was spoon feeding Ozee. It happened in the lounge. She was spoon feeding Ozee. And then she also was flirting with him, touching him, to the extent that Kassia noticed and spoke on
Victoria
it.
did not touch Ozee. She was drunk.
Please,
Don't
so
come here and
please, I
come
want
and
to ask you a
pet
question. I want to
narrative.
ask you a question. Can't you feed
Don't
your
come here
friends?
and pet narrative.
Can't you
We
feed
all
your
watch
friends?
it.
Are you that wicked? What do you like? Why
It,
do my
Can I
it
finish?
was
spoon feeding
Let me
him?
just
one
finish.
I
Saturday.
beg you are
No,
saying
it
trash,
was
Gigi.
one. Don't
You
come
are
here and
saying
change
trash.
narrative.
Yeah, what do you like?
It was
Victoria
only
was
Okay,
spoon
one
fine,
feeding him.
fine. Let me
Saturday.
just wrap up. Sorry.
Please don't come here and
All
say
Please
right.
don't say rubbish again, no.
don't come here
Let
and
me
change
just wrap
narrative
it.
right
Let me
now.
wrap it up.
Of
So,
not spoon
We all
feeding.
watch it, okay? It was only one Saturday she was
okay,
drunk, and Ebuka asked her that, what happened that Saturday?
okay. No, I'm not. I wasn't even talking about the part where she asked for a kiss. That's not the one I'm talking about. I'm talking
Which
about
one it was
it's a
smoochie this week?
different
Where to
way.
wear? Smoochie where?
Big love. Let me
We
just
did
wrap
not
it.
watch,
Let me
we did
just
not
round
see
up
that part.
now.
Don't come here and change
No
narrative.
problem.
Smoochie
Fair.
waiting.
No problem. Let me
Go
just
and
round
bring
up.
the video.
Let me just round up. I didn't mention the part where she asked for a kiss. That one I feel like she was drunk. That one.
That's the only part
No,
because she was drunk.
okay. There was also a part where she spoon fed him, and that's a different night.
For where smooth fair
I can
waiting.
pin the video on the jumbotron. Like,
Bring the
there's
video.
no cap,
Put it there.
there's no cap in my rap. I can bring the video.
Put it there. Let
Okay.
us see it.
All right.
You people, you must throw the ladies under the say and praise the guys. Smooth freeze this
I
thing.
just did. And you can see that she's putting on a different outfit. So this is basically like a different.
Is this one? So what is there here now?
So my point.
So
Well,
what is here
all
now?
I'm
And
trying
is
to say
Cassia not
here,
there? What
all,
is happening here now? I beg,
I'm not saying they were having sex now. I just said
please,
there are
I
also
beg.
instances. No, I'm
Nothing
just saying
happens
that.
here.
I'm just
Please,
saying
all of you go and watch that video. There's nothing there.
big.
Because
I only said
when you said it,
she
it was as
spoon-fed
if
him. I said she
I don't
spoon-fed
care,
him.
but nothing there. Please carry on.
Okay. All right. So my point is, even Onyeka is also not exempted. Onyeka also, there are instances where she also flirted with
He
him.
kissed Onyeka. He kissed Onyeka. We saw it.
Yes.
We saw the video.
I'm not saying he's
Did he kiss
actually
Victoria? No.
I am not saying he's totally innocent. They are all into it. All of them.
Victoria
They
is
were
not into
they,
him.
they were aware of what they were doing.
He's
That's the
not that
point I'm trying to
handsome.
make. They were all aware. But for the fact that the two girls who spoke before him did not accept that they were all involved in the triangle, you guys should not be expecting him to also accept. That's the point I'm trying to make. Oh. But with the viewers that watch the show, we know that
Okay, I
all
get
of
you
them
now.
knew what they were doing. That's the point I'm trying to make. The three of them knew what they were doing. But as two people no come gree say they know what they do. Him too, he can't they toss him to no know what they do. That's the point I'm trying to make here.
My own is I don't care. You see my highlight for today. It was when Ozee said, Victoria, she's no longer talking to me after the show. I don't know what happened. That is my highlight. I don't care about all this people are saying. You see, that particular statement, everything. I'm okay. You see, that statement is my highlight. So I don't care about anything that people are saying.
But that's not how he
For
said
him
it,
to
Big
say
Love. That's
that,
not how
I'm
he
good.
said it.
I don't care. He said, as far Victoria stopped talking to him, that part, I'm okay with that. He said it with his mouth. He said, Victoria stopped talking to me after the show. I am okay with that. That is to show that Victoria is not my hunter, but Onyeka is the real man hunter. So I'm okay with that.
Big love,
I don't care.
big love. Can I speak?
Where is Ola? Yeah, Diva, you can speak. Where is my Ola? You see, Ola is supposed to talk. I don't know who Ola do.
Okay. Big love. Good evening. Good evening, everyone. So I just want to say two things. First thing is, Big Brother is a show, and anyone going into the house should have a game plan. And your duty as a housemate is to make sure that you get people talking about you, to trend, to notice your presence in the house. But there is a problem I have with Big Brother's housemates when they come out of the show. Whatever you do in the house is a game. And when you're in a game, you can do whatever you can do to kick out your opponent because you're there for something. You're not there to sing kumbaya for somebody or look at anybody's face. But when you come out of this house, you should be able to stand on your ground to know that I played a game in the house. Whatever I did in that house was me trying to take out my opponent in any way that I want to. Being in a triangle between Victoria, Ozee, and the other person, Onyeka should have come from the angle like I have to do whatever I have to do to stay relevant. That's in the house. But when you're out of the house and you're still doing the same thing, that shows a different part of you. And then this other side where she had to say a lot about Victoria in the house, I can remember the scenario where Victoria had to say like said bad things about Onyeka or assassinate her character in any way. I can't really remember that. So that aspect of Onyeka talking ill about her in many occasions says a lot about Onyeka as a person, who she is. And then today's episode, when Ebuka asked her, what's the way forward? Is there going to be a time you guys have to sit to talk about it? Victoria said, we don't know about now. Let's see. And then she goes on like, I don't like snake. Snake is a snake. Like, what the hell? We're not talking about now. What about future? Because if tomorrow comes now and this ill character that you displayed on a national TV, and there's a position, there's something you have to go in for, or something big coming up for you in the future, and people go to pick out clips of your character that you displayed in a national TV, I believe she's going to be ashamed of herself because this whole the reunion thing and how she went about the fact that what happened in the house and her character after the house and how she displayed herself during the reunion, it's so despicable. It's not nice at all. And I'm very sure wherever she is, she's not proud of herself, regardless of how she tries to. I see her tweets and all of that, and people fanning her ego. Big Brother fans don't belong to any housemate. All Big Brother fans are proper Ashao. When the new show starts, everybody's going to pick another person they're going to support. At the end of the day, Big Brother fans belongs to Big Brother. So she going about my fans, they were gifting me and all of that. Like she's so delusional. I don't know who coached her. I don't know why she allowed herself to be deceived. She should give herself 2 months once the new show starts. Onyeka, if you put up a tweet, if you put up a picture, the like and the comments you're gonna get will drop. You will not believe yourself. Nobody cares. And if you don't do anything to stay relevant, nobody still cares. They're gonna forget about you. You don't exist. People are moving on with a lot of things. A lot of things are happening as the day goes by. So she really needs to have to do like she has to do a lot of character evaluation about herself moving forward as a human being. The show has come and it has gone, and then the reunion, whatever she did, that means that there's no change. And she's still standing on business to behave like that. It's really disgusting. And then again, for us as fans, I know we usually have a lot to say when the show is going on and all of that. But we as a person, when you're talking about another person, I'm saying this because of Samuel. Samuel, you have to be very careful and don't allow your emotion to direct the words from your mouth. Because when people hold you by the words you're saying, you cannot give account to it. You've used so many words today that is so uncalled for. And you might be looking for something tomorrow. I don't know if you're into a corporate world that something about you can be pulled out from this whole space going on today, and it's going to block something for you. You don't know Onyeka as a person. She hasn't done anything directly to you. Your part and her part might never cross in life. So using those words, it's really heavy. And if you get arrested, it's because you guys are in Nigeria. If it's outside the if it's like you're outside the country, character assassination and cyber bullying and all of that, there's some things you don't do. Because when they pick you up, these things you're saying is too heavy. So please, in as much as it's a show, we have our fame, we're discussing about Onyeka's character, mind what you say. The D and the A, and they were trying to correct you, and you kept on saying it. And each time you come out, your emotions are so high. Keep a check on your emotion because these housemates, they don't know you, you don't know them, they've not done anything directly to you. It's to your faith. And tomorrow, them and your faith are going to reconcile if they will, and they will live their life. But you and this thing that you've said and this thing you're saying, and I believe very well that if someone go down your tweet, they can literally see all your emotions out there. Companies watch these things when they are recruiting people. So just don't allow the show to get the better part of you. That's all I have to say. Thank you, Big Love, for allowing me to speak. Thank you, everyone.
So far, wife, you can speak. So far, original wife, oh.
Oh, big love, you don't even make me sleep safe.
Which
How
kind of
far
sleep you
now?
dey
It's
sleep?
been
What
a
happened
long
to your
time.
boys? What happened to them? On my one
Now
side.
walk,
What
oh,
happened
now
to your
walk.
boys now? Your Tofa and Suj. What happened to your boys?
Big love, eh? I just feel that
Mm-hmm.
to me,
Mm.
I feel that Suj is being influenced by family, friend, and also his ego. I was just looking, I was watching the video today and I was just looking at the way he was even talking to Tofa. As if Tofa is his last born. Look at me, talk to me straight. He has ego. Like, do your own Jesse. Wetin dey there? Because of Jesse, I'm just still wondering. So far should come to your house
But
and bring your Jesse as VIP
don't
that
you
you
think
are.
he said something about I wore something and it was like he's too this is too small now. Pull it. It's not nice on you. Don't you think it's not nice also as a friend? Why would you say so?
If it's not his size, is he by force to wear what is not
Doesn't
his
matter.
size?
If you like it, why not?
Big love.
I don't know. I feel like
What they are expecting, they did not
if
see.
so
They expect,
if someone
among
is your
the
friend, it does not how much. Just give him one. What is there?
you can big love. Tofa gave Nelly one.
No. Nelly
Tofa gave
said I order it. He didn't give me. I order it.
okay. She ordered it. Okay, moving forward, big love. My own is that even if anything has happened between you, you making that statement by saying that your family warned me about
It
you,
was wrong there,
your
Sha.
clinic one, it was very, very wrong because, and I like the statement Tofa made that then what? If your whole family have warned me about, then what's the friendship? We don't need to talk. We don't need
There's
to
more to
say
this.
anything anymore.
Suj is wrong.
So me,
Tofa is wrong too. They are both
there
wrong.
is a lot of jealousy.
They are both wrong. That's just it. Because according to Suj, he said they were the one that planned this business together in the house.
Okay.
So why did he come out and start instead of doing this?
Big love, why can't he execute the
But they
business?
both planning together now. They are friends, right?
Okay. Okay. Big love, what will now be on the jersey?
I don't know how you people. I can't do my friends
The
like that.
jersey that
We plan
big
things.
love, the
No, we plan
jersey.
things together.
No, big
So far,
love.
would have just let's just leave starship aside. Let's come back
Mhm.
to friendship now. You plan things together. Even if you don't want to do it together, you're like, okay, Topher, you can just do your own. I'll do my own, but write your own name and I'll write my own name. Your fans can buy yours, mine we buy mine. Let's just do it together, and which is okay. They are friends now. He fuck up there.
Big love.
No, he fuck up there.
Big
They
love.
plan
There
it
is no any
together.
friend.
No,
Big love.
no.
There's no any
Let's not do
friendship
that,
anywhere.
so far wife. He
No,
fuck
big
up that
love.
part.
Big
No. They
love.
both plan
No,
this. I
no,
don't know
no.
if I'm wrong.
What is about big love? What is about they both
How
plan?
can I plan something?
You
No,
plan something and you did
very
not
good. Think
execute.
about it. How can I
Big
plan
love, they are
something with
outside.
you?
No, big love.
I will not go
No,
and
big
do
love.
my
They
own.
came outside.
I
Were
beg.
they
They are
still
both. I
friends?
beg.
Big
I will
love.
blame both of them. I'm not going to
Big
blame one
love,
person
big
though.
love. Were they still that same friend
It
that
does
they
not
were
matter.
in
At
the
least they were
house?
not enemies
Ah,
now.
no. No, big love.
I don't know their
If you
friendship
see
though.
when
I
Tofa,
don't know their friendship.
when they came out, even when Tofa came out, the way Tofa was saying, Aces is in the blood, is in the blood. The way Tofa was carrying the Aces, even when he came out of that house. But when the three of them, because they are finalists, came out of that house, I know the way they were saying it. Our three finalists, four is better than one, three is better than one, three is better than one. No kiniko. I thank God. I appreciated that Tofa have that fan base among the three of them, because if Tofa did not have that fan base, and I like him. I like him because the way my guy, the way my boy he moved smartly. You know, get brain. You know, just arrogant. Why are you arrogant? You are not strategic. You don't have anything. You don't, even if you have, and I'm very happy that Tofa is someone that is socializable. Because I would have imagined that if Tofa in that house only talked to those set of people and he came out, how will he be able to even relate with other people in that house? Ego. You are the one that is fighting with this A, fighting with B, fighting with C because of ego. What they expected, they did not see it. They expected that Suj will have more fan base than Tofa. That's their own expectation. Even with our own smaller fan base, even with our own secondary school fan base that they are calling us, even as our own fan base that they are saying that they are the ones sponsoring us to vote Tofa, as at that time, they are the one carrying the aces. After the show, there's nothing to show
But
about it.
according
No
to Suj, he
workings.
said I was with Nelly. He did not even. I don't
No,
know, but I just feel like he would have given
big
him
love,
one.
no workings. When you go to the house, have your own plan. Strategize.
Ooh, we are
Move
talking
with
about this.
people.
You are saying another thing.
No, big love. I'm saying it generally because what I'm seeing is whatever is happened to him is more of he's pained. He's pained. You don't have strategy. You don't have anything. Even like when you are out of the house, you are talking of jersey. Can't you do your own jersey if you have that fan base? I know that if he knows that he have that fan base, he will do his own jersey. Do you want to do a jersey that Tofa name is written on it? I don't understand. Or they should write Aces there, Abi. And 3 of his fans will back. They are even talking about that fan base, about that jersey, that how much is too expensive. It's not of good quality. Now is that same jersey he's talking about. Are you kidding me? After the show, you know after the show, you know how Kelly Ray supported Tofa's business. Do you have anything to say about Tofa's business? Now you are saying that, so you expect him not to have his own mind or have his own, not to do anything? No, big love. I beg, I beg, I beg. I even like the way the friendship ended, and I also I appreciated him mentioning that it was Tofa that blocked him. It's too, it's too proud, arrogant of a fool. Thank you.
It's well, me, I'm
So
tired.
also I wanted to add Big Love. He didn't Suj didn't mention that they had a plan to release it together. He only said that they had conversations about the jersey. So it could have meant anything. It could have been him just talking about him. Okay, guys, see, after the show, I have, because he's the one that owns the brand Debones. Abi was Deborah. I've forgotten the name of his brand. But yeah, it might have just been a situation where they had a conversation. See, guy, you know this my brand. I want to use this platform to excel myself. After the show, I would then launch this, and this, right? And then they agreed. So it doesn't have to be a collabo, right? For you to now blame Tofa that you now went to go and release it alone. So the whole thing is just messy. I feel like they could have handled it better. And like I stated earlier, Sue shouldn't have mentioned, brought his family into the whole conversation. Should not have done that, because now shit has gone real. Like, shit has gotten very real. It's now looking like even his family does not want him close to Tofa. They don't support the whole friendship. So let's just dead, because even when Ebuka was asking questions, Sush kept on saying, Ebuka, let's dead. He does not even want to talk about it. There is no room for reconciliation. There's no room for conversation. They've gone way past that.
And
So
who cares? It's for his own loss. Who cares?
no,
Tofa have
nobody's saying
moved on. He
anybody
has
cares.
gained
Nobody's saying. We're
another
just
friend.
analyzing what
No,
happened on
I know, I
tonight.
know,
Yes.
I know. I'm just like adding to it because he's very proud.
Of course. Also, Tofa's wife. I also want to tell you that Tofa cares, because this is somebody that he, at some point, he held in high esteem. Right. This is someone that he cared for. Even I think two nights ago, when Ebuka asked him a question, I've forgotten the question Ebuka asked. He actually even defended this guy. We didn't know that they were not. I mean, we knew that we had a hunch that they're not as close as they used to be, but we did not even know that we're going to get to this stage where they will now have to air their part and everything is over. and then
No, me already know because comrade already gisted
I
also.
did not stamp them now,
So,
so I Akuku did not know where they are still
Oh, wow. They
friendship.
should have settled their wahala.
I don't know.
well,
So it's sad. It's sad because
Yeah.
I could remember
I feel bad for them.
I could remember that that competition, was it a competition or a task where they were asked, questions about themselves, and these people actually got everything 100%. They didn't fail anyone. They got everything. So it's now like, where did it all go sour? Where did it go wrong? Like, how did they go from being that close and knowing every, to the extent that they even knew each other's childhood friends? Like, do you know, a friend that you had when you were little, when you were probably under 10, they knew all those things, to now not talking to each other again. So it's sad, Sha. I won't lie. It's sad. This show really spoils a lot of people's relationship and friendship. It's just sad.
Can I talk my talk?
Yeah.
Can I,
Your voice is
You
very
can
low.
talk it.
can I talk my talk?
Tomorrow I'm going to rest.
Of course,
Once I come
there's
back.
no reunion tomorrow.
But they're supposed to end this thing today now.
Big love. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I was telling you yesterday that they are not ending. I was telling you yesterday that they are not ending anything today. I think they want to extend it to June 30, which is Monday.
Wow.
My people want me to come and do Love Island, though. Jesus. I'm tired of the Big Brother. So,
which Love Island again? You don't finish now.
they did UK
US
today now.
now later. Oh, UK.
No, they did. So, guys, let me start. I've said it on my spot. I'll repeat it again. You see Tofa from the house. If you like, guys, if you like, agree. If you like, disagree. None of them is my fan. Both of you I like one more than the other. So, but I'll try as much as possible to be objective. And if you think I'm biased, that's your family business. I don't care. You'll cry. But I'll just try to be objective, to be honest, because two of them are really from the house. Except if you're lying to yourself, you will see that two of them are not really as close as their fans hype them. I think the fans from outside, Oasis boys, best friends, close friends, the way they were saying, and I get it because they were colleagues. And there's a difference. There's a major difference between a colleague and a friend. It is not everybody you work with. It is not everybody at your workplace that are actually your friends or that even know much about you. There are people at my workplace, a lot of people at my workplace, I don't know where they stay. I don't have their personal phone number. I don't know whether they're married or not. I genuinely don't care. And it's vice versa. Same as me. But there's somebody at my workplace that is literally my 5 and 6. That's the only person I've been to her place. She's been to mine. I know one. So if I'm actually describing her compared to the rest of them, I might call her a friend, but the rest of them are actually my colleagues. I'm calling her a friend does not even mean we're actually close friends. She's just my work friend, right? So there will be a difference between her and people that are in my private space, in my corner. So I think that's one thing a lot of people did not get clear between Tofa and Suj relationship. I still stand on the fact that I love the fact that Ebuka said it, guys. Ebuka repeated it like twice. I'm sure Ebuka might have even picked it up from the tweets on this deal because I remember tweeting it during the show. I don't think they're close friends. And there's no problem. There's nothing wrong with that. I just believe they see two of them as people who have, Tofa has been in the social media space for a while, right? And I think Suj has also done a bit of PR, right? So based on that relationship, they believe that if they go in there together, they will put out a very, very nice game. That being said, from their situation, from their relationships in that house, I can also sense a little bit of, I wouldn't say jealousy, to be fair, but there seems to be some cracks around whatever they are having individually in their respective ships. It looks like, if I do this one, the other person will also do the same thing, right? Or let me do this thing. I don't want that person. So I don't want to call it competition anyway, but it's just really kind of silence between two of them in there. And that kind of cemented what I was really feeling about them. So it made sense when Suj was saying he came out, which I really find extremely childish, right? He came out and his family members told him that he should be careful of Tofa. I found it really childish. I'm not going to lie. But again, we are Nigerian society. We know how it works. We are not going to come here and pretend as if family members don't really have mouths in relationships or friendships. Let's be realistic, right? The family members, they know, I don't know what they watched, because I don't think Tofa did anything outrageous to Suj on that show, to be honest. In fact, anytime Tofa had any problem with anybody, the first person Tofa reached out to rather, was Suj. You know, I remember when he was having a problem with, was it Onyeka, that he went to go and call Suj. There is even that picture on the TL that is trending, that people were making jest of them, that was doing this one. Why are they forming Voltron and all of that, right? And I remember that few times he's also kind of discussed with Suj how he was feeling about certain situationships in the house, right? However, I know Suj expressed his displeasure about Tofa having a conversation with Shaun, right? Where he was like, he felt he should be the right person. Am I going to blame Suj about that? Definitely not, because I'm your pair. So if you have any problem, just come to me the same way I will go to you. But Tofa was able to explain his reason to say, I needed an objective view. And I know Shaun is the one that can really give me the objective view. He's not going to be biased. You are my guy. You are my brother. The reason why I didn't come to you is because I believe you might be a little bit biased. Again, Suj is human. And if I'm in his shoes, I would also kind of feel some type of way. Let's be realistic, guys. Let's say it the way it is, right? Irrespective, I understand Tofa's point. I get his arguments, but he's not going to sit down with me to a larger extent. So that being said, I'm just trying to lay a point to the fact that there have been some cracks here and there. And the family members saying exactly what they said will not definitely help any situation or probably any issue. Now, going to the basic problem or the basic reason for all of this thing, the Jesse thing, I have two standpoints. And my first standpoint will be on the fact that if they actually had a conversation that went like, oh, bro, if you come out, we are launching our Jesse, we are sending it to our fan bases, we send it to the public and all of that. If that was how that conversation went, then Suj has a very solid point to stand on. But if the conversation was never like that, right? If it was not like that, then I'm sorry. I think Suj's standpoint is actually extremely faulty, right? But if it was based on the first thing I've said, then maybe his basics or his reasons would have been reasonable. But if that was not the case, then I don't think he has any points against so far. And if I look back again, the fashion designer between two of them is Topher. I mean, that's the only person I know to be a designer. I know Suj is a PR person, right? But Topher is a designer. So if Topher has gone ahead to launch a Jesse and he's gone ahead to do some other stuff with his designs, then, it's just really quite difficult to then understand Suj's point of view. To say, why did he go ahead to launch a Jesse? Another reason why I also felt like Suj kind of lost out in that argument was Nelly agreeing or probably solidified what Topher was saying. Suj in his head assumed Topher sent the Jesse to Nelly, free of charge, right? For whatever reason. However, Nelly was the one that bought that Jesse. So it means that there's even a lack of communication between the two boys. I don't think they've sat down to have a deep communication, a deep conversation rather, about what transpired. I think that's the major problem here. I think if they've sat down to have that conversation, it would have made perfect sense to both parties. To say, no, Suj, that was not the case. Or Topher, this is how I felt. Suj ran off his emotions. He acted based on what his family members told him and based on what he saw post-show for that Jesse launch. And he did whatever he needed to do. Topher, on the other hand, believed he hasn't really done anything. Bro, I came out, I lost the Jesse. I did a birthday. I invited you to my birthday. You were the last person to show up, right? And he also had certain concerns because he believed Suj did not support him enough for his Jesse launch. So I think if they've had a very good conversation, if they sat down and they explained to one another, this stupid, reckless, very shameless conversation would not even have happened. That's just where, because in my head, Ebuka was saying, you guys are not close. They keep trying to, shift the entire goalpost to say, oh, we are close, we're brothers. No, brothers don't act that way. If you are feeling some type of way about something, you sit down and have a conversation about it. Again, I don't think Suj should have mentioned the fact that his family members watched the show and they told him to be careful of Topher. Let's be realistic. Topher is even nice. I'm talking within the context of that conversation. If I was in Topher's shoes, I am done with that friendship. Because that is a very heavy thing to say. when family members are not in agreement with something, then there's no need to pursue it. Let's be realistic. And that's exactly what made Suj, Suj seems a little bit defensive, or probably I don't know. Some people say he's proud or something. I don't want to use the word pride now. But I just think based on whatever was in his head, he acted like that towards Tofa. Two of them, realistically speaking, looking back now while they were on the show, I can't pinpoint anything significantly wrong that they actually did to each other, to be realistic, guys. You might not like any of them, but within yourself, you know. I can't say, oh, this is something wrong Tofa has done or Suj has done to Tofa. So I think it's something they could have actually curtailed. If Suj has sat him down, expressed his displeasures, I think they would have worked it out. So to me, it's just a lack of communication and the fact that the family actually interfered, right? If that idea was the idea of both of them, and Tofa went ahead to execute that idea without carrying him along, then that's extremely wrong. That's total disloyalty to the code of friendship. But if that was not the case, because we didn't hear the context of the conversation in the house, so I can't really speak on that. But if that was not the case, then Tofa did nothing wrong. It's even the fashion designer, it's even the person people knows, does designs and all of these things. So it might be difficult for you to say, oh, it's the wrong person in that situation. So I just believe they allowed inferences, they allowed external parties to ruin what they have. And I just don't want to say it, but I'll say it now. I don't even think it has to do with family members. I significantly believe it has to do with the fans. The fans influenced that separation. And they were also stupid enough to allow the fans to separate them. I'll stop there.
I agree with you. I'm tired.
You know good.
This guy that just spoke. Who is this guy that just spoke? Like, he speaks so well. Very, very
You don't know
eloquent.
your friend.
I don't know.
Samuel
What's his
say
name?
Samuel now comrade.
Okay, comrade. Okay. You speak well, Osha. You speak well.
Don't know comrade.
Maybe it's possible. I've not come across Samuel on space, so it's possible.
Are you sure? You are Samuel. Are you sure?
Don't mind Samuel. I don't think so. I don't think we've met, to be honest. Samuel is supporting Victoria now.
Yes, yes.
Exactly. But if assuming I was supporting Oyekus, we go down clash. So
of course now. I know they waste time. As they all.
Samuel just today deep, I beg. Guys, I'm tired.
Please, I want to ask one question.
You noticed they exaggerated today's episode. Sheba was telling you people.
I lied.
All of them were tweeting. Today go out. Today go out. We just I beg.
Please, I want to ask question. This guy Mickey of a guy, I want to understand. Apart from the highlight that Victoria gave him in the house around second week or third week, I can't really remember. Please, this boy, why did he wear polo to reunion? Like, as in, why did he wear like that clothes that he's wearing is my houseware. Like, as I'm speaking to you, that clothes is my like that was the clothes I wore as an houseware yesterday. I want to understand: is things so bad that he couldn't afford a designer to dress him up? Where did he wear polo and
Vim Blank.
For reunion?
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for meeting, but you go ahead, guys. We are starting Love Island very soon. No, stay around.
Sorry, I think someone muted by mistake.
Guys, we are starting Love Island very soon. Stay around, though. Vim Blank, please go ahead.
Mickey's fans, you should tell me why your fave is wearing polo to reunion.
Amicable. Okay, baby girl.
Did your fave not wear polo to reunion? I don't understand. Why are you attacking me?
I'm tired of the episode.
My favorite polo. So Victoria wore polo. What are you talking about?
Not Victoria. Mickey. I'm talking about Mickey.
But that's what he can afford.
You should have borrowed my clothes now. I have some designers that I'm no longer wearing now.
Do you know him from somewhere? Somewhere. Yeah, it's so troublesome.
He's nothing like troublesome. Like, This is a
I pray
reunion,
next. I
and it's
pray
It's
happening.
true.
next
It's
year.
And it's happening once in a year. You should have
I
started
just
immediately.
hope
Immediately you left the house. You should have
Monday
started saving up for this
is not
reunion.
worry and on Monday is okay.
Somewhere
Big
I
love,
pray next year we are not in the same team.
Sam,
Let me
I'm
just tell you.
tired. See,
big,
Stay out.
I
big
need.
love,
I'm
big
stuck.
love. If it is you, you came out immediately. You came out of the house. You start saving up for reunion. That is happening once in a year. I have to now go wear two outfits or
Okay.
three outfits. What is so difficult?
Okay.
That on the day of reunion, you went to your wardrobe, sneak out. Maybe it's even the person that even gave him the clothes he's wearing. Yes, sneak out
Big
one
love is
polo
a show going to
and wear
end
with
on
your scarf.
Monday.
I think it's
And
on
you did
Monday
not
or
say Pam
Tuesday.
in that
I
reunion.
don't know.
I was like, Ebuka, how's this boy about Lagos traffic? How's this boy about the situation
I
of
don't
the
know
country? So that you
why
have
they
something
did.
to say. Hey,
They would have just give us Saturday and Sunday for the show. That's it. On Monday,
They
everybody
would have
just
given us the first and the last day, 1 hour.
supposed to
As
be. It's
everything
supposed to
happened
be
there.
like 1 week. It's not making sense. I beg.
Let's see how what
That's their
Monday will be.
business.
Big love.
Because it does not
Yeah.
make sense.
Good evening.
Hi. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Once I'm
Well, I'm
done with
tired.
space now.
You're tired because I'm not giving you ghost bars today.
No,
That's why
because
you're tired.
we've been on space since now.
Yeah, since, yeah.
Coming open space. And I came back from work. I need to like rest.
They said the people that advised Such was Afro and the other people. They're not family, but fans.
Fast. Afro don't suffer for now. It's good for us, stupid girl. Afro don't
These fans
suffer
are
for
not
now.
family.
And I don't think it's Afro.